All right, we are live, ready to go. Monday Night Football. What is going on, y'all? It is the Caveman Chargers Cowboys tonight. It should be a good one. I've live streamed through a few primetime games up to this point this year, and each of them have been dog shit, and I've been wanting to turn them off halfway through the third quarter. Hopefully tonight that is not the case. Two teams that are looking to prove narratives wrong. The Chargers have not been too hot lately. They sit at 2-2 following their bye week. The Cowboys, after getting their pants pulled down by the 49ers, a team they're supposed to be up to par with, and embarrassed in week number 5. They're looking to bounce back here as well. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be fun. Hopefully it remains a good one, remains a close game throughout. But, like I said, so far, every game I've live streamed through, it's been absolute ass. But you're looking to my right or your left or my left or however it might be portrayed to you. This is the Discord parlay that we put together. If you are interested in joining the Discord server, it is the Discord server. It's linked down in the description if you are interested. We have great conversation in there, fantasy football, actual football. We talk about, sports betting, what we're going to place. This bet was placed with the help of everyone in the Discord. So if you're interested in tailing bets like this, if you're interested in having that type of fun, feel free to join the Discord down in the description below. We have a ton of fun in the Discord. But yeah, if you're in the chat, if you're in the comments, say hello, drop a hi. It's gonna be a fun one tonight. We still have 6 minutes till kickoff. I'm actually early to my stream. I'm a lot earlier than I typically am. But I wasn't prepared. That doesn't mean I was prepared. I am never prepared. I sat down thinking I was ready to go, and then I realized, I forgot this, I forgot that. I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, and one of these days I will be ultra prepared. Just I guess not today. Today is not that day. Let me send out my notifications via social media that I am live. Give me 1 second. Live now. Join and sweat out the Discord lay on stream at everyone. And this is a reply already. Yep. All right. There's one. Let's get the other one in here. Then we got. Also, if you're new to this stream, I'm typically behind. I have to live stream the game myself while live streaming it to you guys. So I'm usually behind. Like a play or two. So if you get annoyed, I'm sorry. Like one day, hopefully, I'll be able to just have a cable TV right over my head, and I'll be able to live stream in real time. But of course, I'm always a play and a half behind. I used to try and put the play-by-play right next to my head, but then I realized I was having, 2 plays spoiled for me before I even saw it. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I decided to go with the Discord parlay instead. And I need to fix up the graphic. I really don't have anything special going on over there, but I do need to fix that. But yeah, I'm excited. Finally, hopefully we get a good one. Tonight. My last notification. You should touch right now. Live streaming for the Monday Night Football game. Check it out. And we'll do hashtag NFL. You know how the social media goes. NFL, hashtag Chargers, hashtag Cowboys. All right. And then we get this in there. And there we go. All right. That's about all I need to do. 8-12. 3 minutes to go. I'm hoping this is the guy. I think this is the game. CeeDee Lamb is a guy that has not met expectations this year for really anybody. He's a guy that was on pace. He was on a better pace last season. And now this year, he's like 20 receptions behind where he was, 20 targets behind where he was last year. It doesn't seem like a priority. At least Jerry Jones went on the radio at the beginning of last week, I think, or right after last week. And he was like, our priority is, to spread the ball around. He said something to the effect of, I like tight ends. I like getting the ball to the tight end. So he was pretty much given an opportunity. He was pretty much throwing a meatball in the batter's box to say, you know what? CeeDee Lamb's not getting the ball enough. We're going to try and get the ball into our best playmakers' hands a little bit more. And Jerry Jones took that opportunity to say that he likes to get the ball to tight ends instead. So, CD, who knows what type of workload we're going to be seeing from him. But there's a weekly theme that we're starting to notice, or at least I'm starting to notice. Maybe you're starting to notice. But offenses are making a concerted effort to get the ball to their best receiver and their best pass catcher at will. Like, the best way to get the ball down the field is getting it in the hands of their best playmaker. And multiple offenses are doing this. The Chargers, although on the other hand, have not. Hence why, maybe their offense and this group as a whole has struggled a lot more than what they have struggled in the past, or struggled more in comparison to the average offense in the NFL this year. They certainly have not been the same. Kellen Moore was scapegoated. Kellen Moore was essentially scapegoated. And then he got fired because Mike McCarthy wanted to play call. He wanted to run the ball more. He implemented his own style of the West Coast offense that's extremely outdated, extremely behind. And now you're seeing what is a very dreadful version of the Dallas Cowboys in comparison to what they have been for the last few years. I mean, under Kellen Moore, I think he was here 4 or 5 years. They were, I think they were top 10 in points for 3 out of the 4 years or 4 out of the 5 years. EPA per play, this offense was at the top, near the top each and every year. And it's just not been the case this time around. And the big difference is Mike McCarthy's taken over. It's no coincidence, man. It's not. And I was saying it all offseason. The biggest downgrade made as far as any coaching position went this offseason was going from Kellen Moore to Mike McCarthy. And it was something that people just kind of swept under the rug. I think people were just so hung up on how inconsistent the Cowboys offense was last year and trying to blame someone. They all blamed Kellen Moore. So they thought, how much worse can it get if Mike McCarthy's play calling instead of Moore? And they didn't realize what they had. The Cowboys didn't realize what they had in Kellen Moore. And now they're here. They're struggling the way they've been, and it's not been pretty. It has not been pretty whatsoever. Is it kickoff yet? Let's see if the app is giving me the option to stream the game yet. If you're in the chat, drop a hello. I always like to see the new faces. Nope, not yet. Not quite kickoff just yet. We're going to go Cowboys, Chargers, ESPN. I was going to shower prior to this, and like I said, I was behind, so I had to sit down and actually do stuff so I could be somewhat on time. I was still late because that's just how I go. That's just how I roll. Offense. Give me this Gamecast, please. All right, we're looking pretty tidy. Yep. Okay. We're good to go. Just a matter of time before the game begins. I might start streaming at like 8:10. I got to cut myself a little bit of slack here because I end up going live at 8:10 anyway. I don't know why I put it at 8:05. I end up at 8:10. It always is that way. But yeah, actually, speaking of some drama, I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was a pregame scuffle afoot between the two teams. Apparently, Austin Eckler caught a fist to the face. So if he took his over rushing yards like we did in the Discord, that's not something you like to see. Hopefully he's fine. I didn't see any updates beyond that. And, now that I mentioned it, I kind of want to go check it out. Not ideal. This is the second 2 games this week that we've seen scuffles prior. The 49ers got into a scuffle with the Browns pregame, I think it was. And now we have, here it is. I'll pull it right over. Why is this happening? Stop it. Dante Fowler almost took Austin Eckler's head off pregame. Let's see this shit. Okay. Yeah, it's not something you want to see if you're an Austin Eckler better, or the Chargers for that matter. I wonder what happened. Like, what is leading to these pregame fights? What is leading to these pregame disagreements? All right, game is on. And they already did the kickoff. How am I always behind? Here we go, baby. Here we go. Dak's new cadence pisses me off. Here we go. First play, Pollard on the ground goes for about 1.5. The Chargers are coming off of that win against the Raiders against Aiden O'Connell. Khalil Mack came back from the dead. 6 or 7 sacks. with the absence of Joey Bosa. We'll see if he can replicate that success. Khalil Mack has been a shell of his former self. The dude's been a ghost ever since he was, acquired by the Chargers. But he finally showed signs of life against the Raiders. And they actually pass block relatively well. Ooh, they're without. That's one of the better interior defensive guys. Sebastian Joseph Day already down. First play of the game, we have an injury. This year has been brutal. This year has been very, very brutal for injuries, let me tell you. It has not been pretty. Poor Damian Harris, man. That was a scary sight. Bills players, Bills fans, NFL fans in general, having PTSD from what happened with DeMar last year. Every time a guy goes down, they have to get stretchered off in an ambulance. It's like, holy shit, we're doing this again? Fortunately, Damian Harris, all movement in all his extremities. He was fine. It sounds like he's fine, just in simple concussion protocol. He's at home now. But, yeah, just scary. Scary stuff. Sebastian Joseph Day seems to have something with his leg, but he's walking off of his own power. But 2nd and 9, Pollard knocking off to a hot start. I actually saw a stat that said Pollard's not been good. I can't summarize the stat for you because I don't remember, but 2nd down, 2nd and 9. Pollard again he lost the fucking ball. He's down. They marked him down. Oh, wow. Pollard. Speaking of that, I go, Pollard's not been good. And then he fumbles the ball. Holy. I didn't feel this. I'm so unprepared. Wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. Mike McCarthy is so outdated. I say it every stream, teams are starting to throw the ball on 1st and 10. Because if you have a bad 1st and 10 run, you're suddenly behind the sticks in 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8, 2nd and 10, just like the Chargers were, or just like the Cowboys were. And what they do there, they went right back to the run. Now it's 3rd and, a longer medium, and you have to pass. You have to pass. You are in a situation where the Chargers know, and they can tee you up. And that pass rush can get to you quick and time. Dak's got time this time. He's going to get sacked. There it is. There it fucking is. Unbelievable. Who was that? Was that Mack again? Khalil Mack is back. The Mack attack. This is all Mike McCarthy's fault. 1st and 10 run for 1 yard. 2nd and 10 run for 3 yards. Sets you up for just getting teed off on 3rd and 6. Terrible. Wow. Holy shit. Khalil Mack just bull rushed Tyron Smith. You do not see something like that very often. That's horrifying. It's like we're seeing the rejuvenation of one of the greats from that decade, from the last decade or so. Good block. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, my God. The punter just made a tackle. Shout out, punter. Shout out to punter. Wow. All right, so I took the Cowboys. If you couldn't tell by my bandanas, and this game's already over. Love to see it. Love to see it. Wow. That's terrible, man. What an awful start for the Cowboys. Mike McCarthy needs to be fired. There's like 6 or 7 coaches right now that I would confidently fire right now. Like, genuinely, right now. Just, I don't give a shit. Fire them. I want someone else. I want a new, innovative mind. That's not these old-ass heads that don't know what they're doing. Here we go. Let's see what Kellen Moore revenge game here, baby. 1st and 10. What does he do? There's a 1st and 10 pass. We were just talking about it. And what does it get you? A solid 1st down for 15 fucking yards. And Mike McCarthy sucks. I'm going to say it all stream. Mike McCarthy was the worst hire. Not even the worst hire. He was fine just being an irrelevant head coach. There are some head coaches out there that genuinely have their coordinators do everything. That should be Mike McCarthy at this stage. But, man, you're seeing a difference in coaching and play calling at the moment. Big time. Palmer gets out. Touchdown, baby, Josh Palmer. Wow. It's coming back. I saw the flag. I honestly thought it'd be on the defense. Wow. And this Cowboy secondary without Trayvon Diggs has not been the same. Ineligible man downfield. Wow. Yeesh. That was almost an electric start for Kellen Moore against his former team. If the Cowboys lose this game and they lose it in ugly, embarrassing fashion, you have to start considering if Mike McCarthy is on the way out. Like, he might, if this team goes out in the wild card or misses the playoffs even, or something drastic to that extent, or is on pace to miss the playoffs, I mean, why even hold on to McCarthy? What's the point? Another pass play. This time to screen to Eck. Eck's got blocks. Eck's into the 20. Eck's across the 10. Eck's tackled at the 4. This game's over. It's because I'm live streaming it. This game's going to be 25-0 by halftime. Holy shit, Justin Herbert doing the audible. He's like, that was an audible, man. They're going quick. It's an odd, strong formation. Still a pass. Keenan Allen tackled. Pass behind the line of scrimmage. Blown up. They tried to catch the Cowboys. Lacking in the no huddle. They made a stop. The first stop that the Cowboys defense has here. Yeah, this game's over. This is nuts. This game's either going to have 60 points or the Cowboys are going to lose by 30. No in between. Here we go. Second and goal. What are we going to get? I think we get our first run here on second and goal. There it is. And Eckler pushes down to the 1. I don't know how we got through that hole. This is what happens when you throw the ball the way the Chargers are right now. You make it so easy on the ground. So easy. When you try and force the run the way McCarthy does, you are going to struggle. I'm going to say it all night. I'm going to say it all night long. Here we go. Third and goal. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw another run here, and then we have a fourth and goal try if they don't punch it in. I think that'd be my bet. Oh, they get it out to Keenan Allen. Quick, easy touchdown. Keenan Allen, first touchdown of the game. 7-0 Chargers. SoFi, they're about to blow the roof off this place. Kellen Moore revenge game. I should have taken the Chargers. I'm such a fucking idiot. I knew it. Damn it. Why didn't I take the Chargers? I thought to myself, Kellen Moore revenge game. And I'm like, but the Cowboys can't lose after that embarrassing loss last week, right? Dan Quinn's secondary is getting exposed. Dan Quinn's defense is getting exposed. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that ball was not good. If the coverage was like anywhere near Keenan Allen, that is broken up. But it was just such poor coverage that the ball didn't matter. Woo, boy. What a start. I mean, the motion just, it wasn't even like what makes motion so good is when it's when the guy going in motion is running fast. Keenan Allen's gingerly jogging across the formation, still gets that open. Robert, what's going on, man? Happy to see you in the chat. Happy to see you. Oh shit, we have a reception from Everett. I gotta update that.
Domino's new pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread, or any other 2 more mix and match items for just $6.99 each at Domino's.
There we go. We have a reception from Everett. Eckler probably has what? How many rushing yards? I got to check the stats now. Update the statistics. 3 rushing yards.
Okay, cash or card for water. Well, at AT&T, when we offer you our best iPhone deals,
and then Lamb, Ferguson, and Dak. I'll have none. Okay.
We do have free movies.
Wow, what a start! And I got to update the scoreboard. It's too much. I need a producer. Image. No. 7. Just another year the Cowboys are going to fall short of expectations because they have a coaching staff that doesn't know what the fuck is going on. How about that Bills game? Hey, look, I told myself I'm just going to be hyped for the way we won. I'm going to be hyped that we did win. I can grieve about the ugliness later. And honestly, we've seen time and time again teams that are not good compete against teams that they shouldn't. And Bills obviously are making it easier for other teams than we'd like. But the bottom line is they came out with a win. The bottom line is it's a week-to-week league. I'm not going to be upset as a Bills fan that it took us the final play to beat a bottom 3 team in football. I mean, we saw the Broncos give the Chiefs absolute hell. I mean, Mahomes threw a pick for the 3rd straight game against the Broncos. They only won by 11. We saw, that Jets defense give Mahomes similar problems that he gave the Bills. Obviously, the difference was the Chiefs managed to still pull it out. But long story short, week-to-week league, not going to freak out. We are seeing good teams struggle against bad teams every single week. So I'm not gonna have a Harry Canary over it, you know. I'm personally not. 7-0. The Chargers are going to blow the roof off this place. Yeah, a lot of low scores. I think like 10 of 12 games went under yesterday, or 11 of 13 games went under yesterday, some number like that. But like 90% of games went under yesterday. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Not a lot of teams are scoring. Not a lot of teams are successful in the red zone either. That's really the big number that I noticed. The red zone success rate has not been high for some teams, for a lot of teams. Like scoring is down currently for the average. I mean, watch Keenan Allen in this motion. I mean, I know you guys already seen it, but I mean, Keenan is not like it's a faster jog, but he's not sprinting across the formation. Number 2 is just not following him at all. Who was that? That was terrible. That was horrible on the part of Dallas. You got to answer here. You need to answer, McCarthy. Let's go, Dak. They need an answer. All right, there we go. 1st and 10 pass. Happy with it. And what happens? You get a catch. You get a first down. The 1st and 10 pass trend begins to rain. What happens? You throw on first down. You have a positive play. You're not suddenly at 2nd and 10 with or a 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8 behind the sticks because of a pass. You get a quick throw out on 1st and 10. You get 4. You get 5. You get 10 yards. The 1st and 10 throw is the wave. And happy it goes to Lamb, too, because he's not been at it. Here we go. Dak an empty set. Trips left. Drops back. Time in the pocket. Delivers! CD again! Bang! 23. Yup. Feed CD, baby. This is an answer. This is what you needed. You needed to stall that quick momentum the Chargers gathered. Get in your bag, McCarthy. Let Dak drop and cook. I would be shocked if the Chargers pass rush got nearly as much pressure on Dak as they did on Aiden O'Connell. Like, that first drive, I think, when Dak got sacked, it was purely because they knew it was a passing play. It was a 3rd down, scripted type of a pass rush. You're expecting a pass play there. Here we go. 3rd consecutive pass off the hands of Gallup. Would have been nice if that was Amari Cooper, huh? That was truly when this offense plummeted, was choosing to let go of Amari Cooper for cap reasons, of course. You know, that's a penalty. Yeah, that's a flag. Michael Davis interfered with him, but respect Michael Davis. He's good. I like Michael Davis. 3 straight pass plays, 2nd and 10. This is where I would say McCarthy defaults to a run when he shouldn't. They're going to run in here and get 3 or 4 when it should be a throw. Oh, wait. Okay, we got a screen. Okay, McCarthy, cook. Pollard takes it for 6. Okay, I'm proud of him for that. I'm very proud of him for that. We did not need a 2nd and 10 run for 2 yards. That is a big play. Make it 3rd and manageable. Very easy. You can run this here and then go for it. This is 2-down territory, 4-down territory, in my opinion. Ooh. This is 4-down territory. Let's go, Dakota. Let's go, Dakota. All right, there we go. There's the run. I like it. There you go. There you go, McCarthy. Get with the times. I like the play call. I like it a lot. I don't necessarily love a pitch behind the line of scrimmage, but it worked. Get Pollard to the edge. Once you get that edge sealed off, Ferguson sealed that edge, and, you know, it's just all Pollard from there. Excellent job by Jake Ferguson. Tyron's out there pulling. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets when you seal it. So I like the play call a lot. Pollard seals the deal. We got 1st and 10 again. I don't know what we're going to see here. 1st and 10 run and Pollard. Okay, and you know what? That's fine. After 3, 4, 5 straight passes, you're able to open the offense up, able to spread out the defensive front, get a good run in. 2nd and 5 now. All right, this is an answer I didn't expect. After the way the Cowboys started, I would have expected that to rattle McCarthy and company, but it looks like they've really they're responding to this adversity in the fast start by the Chargers well. This is good. Dak 2nd and 10, drop back. Oh man, he misses Gallup up the seam. He had a step. Was that overthrown? I can't tell if that was overthrown. Michael Gallup made an odd effort for that. Like, he made like an over-the-shoulder effort. I feel like if he would have turned his body and like used his vertical, Michael Gallup can jump. Yeah, no. That's an odd selection of how Gallup decided to try and catch that. Like, if he would have turned his head, if he would have turned his body and elevated himself like we know he can, I think he makes a good contested catch there. Gallup is a contested catch machine. He's got strong hands. Dak on 3rd and 5 here. He's got time. Pump fakes. Stop short of the line. He ran for it. Does McCarthy go? I don't think he does because he's old school, but he's going. Never mind, he's going. He's staring at his play sheet. He's going. All right, Mike. Make a statement. Yep, I do like this play call. This is the right play call. It's 4-down territory from here on out if you have 4th and 3 or less. I don't know what we're going to see here, but I'm liking the call. Holy fuck. Oh, that got my ass. Wow, I was like, no way they just handed that straight to Pollard like that. Oh, and it was a read option. Oh, wow. That's a gutsy call. Dak Prescott. Oh, my God. Dak almost fumbled it when he pulled it out. What a call. Great awareness on Dak's part. Oh, my God. That's the second time I've been fooled by a very good RPO fake this week. Earlier in the week, in the Sunday slate, Washington against the Falcons, it was a key I think it was a 4th down, a key 4th down. And Eric Bieniemy cooks up a read option with Sam Howell and Brian Robinson in a 4th and short, 4th and 1 situation. And I was staring at Robinson. I'm like, they actually just handed that straight off to Robinson like that. But then suddenly Howell's running through the gap on the opposite side. Or I don't know if that was outside the tackle or not. But my God, wow, what a play call. Mike McCarthy. I talked all that shit for what? I still don't think he's the guy for the job, but wow, what an answer. I did not expect that answer. Did not expect that. Well, like I said, the Chargers are either going to win this game by 60 or it's going to have – the Chargers are either going to win this game by 30 or there's going to be 60 points scored. So, wow. Let me update the sheet here. CeeDee Lamb has 34 yards. CeeDee 34.
NFL football, Caesars in my lucky chair.
I wish that was a passing touchdown for Dak. Like, that's kind of annoying. But, I'm not going to complain that much. All right. The Discord parlay is not looking too horrible so far. It looks like there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game, so the passing touchdowns, that'll come, hopefully. But we're a third of the way through Gerald Everett already. CeeDee Lamb's a third of his way through. Over a third, actually, right? I know. He's probably like 40% of the way through. CD is. We're gonna need Jake to pick it up, but not a bad start. If you're interested in talking football with me or the rest of the Discord, I do have a Discord server, very active. We talk about fantasy football, talk about regular football. We talk about sports betting. As you can see, this was cooked up by the Discord and the other members in it. If you want to join, the invite is down in the description below. We have a very good time in there. So if you're interested in hopping in the Cavemen Discord, I highly recommend. It's free of charge, just good football talk. And it's a good community. We have some very good people in there. So I highly recommend checking it out. Go Chargers. I am only rooting for the Cowboys because I chose them this week. But I wouldn't be mad if the Chargers won. I would like to see a Kellen Moore revenge game after the way they scapegoated his ass last year. Scapegoated his ass bad. If you're in the chat, drop a hello. I like to see any new faces. Whoever's in the chat, feel free to drop a question, drop a hello. I like to see the chat popping. Yes, sir. Clyde, did you come across? Did you come from Instagram when you first joined the first live stream I did for that Commanders game? I think you came. Did you come from Instagram? Because I don't know. Maybe it came from YouTube. I'm not sure. You weren't in the Discord, obviously, because I sent you the invite after the fact. But yeah, absolutely. Like Clyde says, join the Discord for sure. Instagram. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, here we go. So does Dak? Yeah, Dak gets outside the edge. He gets outside the tackle. I wasn't sure if he had a gap or not. Wow. Oh, baby. That's crazy. Dak almost fumbled that shit. That would have been horrifying. That would have been an absolute disaster. Here we go. 1st and 10 run from Kellen. You hate to see it. Blown up. You hate to see the 1st and 10 runs, man. Hate to see it.
The formula, if you're going to play Dallas, and it's not just this year, it's been for the last couple of years. They are so good at getting pressure on the quarterback that you have to play a style of running the football and be physical. And that's been the game plan in the playbook for the 49ers.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. This is what you don't want. You don't want to be behind the sticks like this. You got a jet sweep with Gerald Everett. Did Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy switch places after that last drive? So we have a 1st and 10 run, and then we have a jet sweep with our tight end. Okay, so we're in copper per Jinxie. So we're not thinking. We're not using our brains here. We kind of have Justin Herbert under center. We want to throw. And now you're forced to throw. This pass rush is going to eat. Herbert's got time. And he just got smacked by DeMarcus Lawrence. False start, perhaps. That's my guess. False start, perhaps.
Get the call from Land Clark. The Cowboys might have 12 people on the
Oh,
field.
wow. Can you guys hear the game, by the way, like through my microphone? That's my goal. Wow. Wow, 12 players. That's a huge call. Because they were behind the 8 ball. That set it down. That's killer. That's killer if you're a Dallas fan. Wow. Holy shit.
In 23 years, it's the first time I've used that.
Wow.
This is a big moment.
Oh, that's really big. Here we go. 3rd and 2. That's a big call. Oh my God, he's decked. No way. Oh my God, Herbert almost made an insane play. Wow. The Cowboys defense is suddenly alive. Holy. Look at that. Look at that. Apparently. Wow, that's a big stand. That's a big stand from Dallas. Huge stand. J.K. Scott. Last in the league in gross punting average. That's terrible. That's terrible. Huh. What the hell is the Griffin Observatory? I don't go outside. You think I know what that shit is? But no, I don't. But no, I don't. All right. I honestly thought after that first drive this game was over, but happy to see it's going to be competitive. The first drive by Los Angeles, I mean. Man, what's my link tree information? Because I have a bad feeling the link for the Discord is actually expired. Yahoo! Wait. Today, we want to go to Discord. One of the best action movies ever made. He's on digital. So now let's see if McCarthy comes out and has a boneheaded drive the same way that Callan Moore just did. You may recognize it from GTA. I honestly didn't recognize. I played GTA moderately. I was the person that hopped on GTA to play like the mini games, like the races or like the offender defender and running back, like those types of games. That's how I play GTA. I didn't really play the story mode or anything that much, honestly. I didn't really focus on the heists or getting my person more money and decking them out. I don't know. I just played like the party games, if you will. What happens first? Josh McDaniels gets fired or GTA 6 comes out? They're going to hold on to – the Raiders are going to do just good enough to hold on to Josh McDaniels to justify keeping him hired, and those poor Raiders fans are going to be pissed. Poor Raiders fans. Poor. Copy link. On that note, though, it's so upsetting that at one point Rockstar decided to take Offender Defender out. That was me and my friend's favorite party game to play, Offender Defender, and for some reason they just decided to remove it, like for no reason. It's just one of those things where like game developers just decide to make a change to a game for absolutely no reason. It's just really annoying. Oh my God, this isn't working. Okay, here we go. First and 10, Dallas. Okay, here we go. Dak drops back. First and 10, though, baby. To CD. Money. What was I saying right before the game? The trend offensively to move the ball across the league right now is to give the ball to your best player. Force feed your playmakers, and that's exactly what the Cowboys have been doing through these last two drives. CeeDee Lamb's got 3 catches for easily north of 43 yards right now. I don't know exactly what he's at. 3 for 50. There we go, man. Dak drops back. Free rusher. Avoids the free rusher. Good on Dak. He's cooking! Dakota! Wow. Dak avoids the free rusher. Was that Toilolo again? You can't miss Dak Prescott in the open field, man. Like, you can't. Dude, do you guys remember the Chiefs-Jets primetime game a couple of weeks back? I think it was DJ Reed that was flying in like a heat-seeking missile toward Patrick Mahomes, and he just completely missed when Mahomes sidestepped him. That was – oh, my God. We go Dowdle for 7. This drive's already turning up. Did you guys just see the Max Crosby phone that plays for – who is this guy? This guy looks like Max Crosby, the Max Crosby doppelganger that plays for the opposite Las Vegas. That plays for another team. Yeah, here we go. Play action. Free rusher again. Dak gets out. Dak, give him the ball. Oh, you cannot get sacked there. Fucking A. That's bad. That's on Dak. You need to get rid of the ball. He needs to have better awareness than that. He has to know that after he avoids the free rusher, there's someone else going to be bearing down on his neck. Wow, how did he get away from that first guy? Yeah, you got to get rid of that ball. That's a tough shot to his head, though. That was ugly. You can't take that sack, Dak. You need to get rid of that ball if you're not going to take off. Delay game. Holy shit, that's terrible.
Unless they're going to give the sideline a timeout, it looks like they are.
Okay, unpopular opinion, but honestly, I don't know if this is unpopular or not. I think taking a timeout to avoid a delay of game penalty when you're in a close game in the second half is extremely moronic, especially if you're the team losing. Like, let's say this game was in a situation where it was like halfway through the third quarter and it was like a 3rd and 5, a 3rd and 6 the way it is for Dallas right now, and they were losing by 7 or they're losing by 10, and then they chose to take that timeout to avoid the extra 5-yard penalty. I think that's stupid. I think it's a waste because there are just so many times I've seen teams need all 3 timeouts near the end of the game to try and buy that extra possession, and they're not able to do it because they decided that 5 yards on a random like 3rd and 6 was more important. Like, I think you take the penalty if you're not gonna get the snap off. Honestly, that's just my take. I think you take the penalty if you're losing in the second half. Just take the 5 yards, man. That's my take. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Play action again. Dak dumps it underneath, and Gallup stopped. Now both offenses stall out. Ever since Michael Gallup tore his ACL, he's not been the same, I'm going to be honest. And for some reason, after Gallup tore his ACL, they decided to give him this pretty chunky contract for a wide receiver 3. Like, I like Michael Gallup. At least I did like his game prior to the injury. He's just not been the same. But now both offenses stall out. And it's like I said, like, the Cowboys avoid a 5-yard penalty by taking that timeout. Granted, it's the first half. I don't hate that choice. But, you don't even pick up the first down. You wasted the timeout for what? Oh, wow. What a punt. And Justin Herbert will be starting on the 1. What a punt by Ryan Anger. 7-7 game is right. Lamb is up to 50 yards receiving, I believe. All right. We need some Jake Ferguson involvement, Dak. Can you do that for us? Dak? Tight ends in this, when they had Dalton Schultz, I mean, he was a top target. I'm kind of shocked that Ferguson hasn't honestly, that makes sense. They probably aren't because of the way Mike McCarthy's running this offense now. In Kellen Moore's Cowboys offense, Dalton Schultz was running 5-6 yard sticks and sitting, and it was going to him consistently. Like, Dalton Schultz would have multiple 5+ catch games because that was a big part. Play action. Dak turns, fires it to Dalton for 5 or 6. I think that's been a big part of their offense that's been missing as well. And I think Jake Ferguson can easily be that, but I don't know if he's just not that, or if Mike McCarthy isn't incorporating that in this offense. But it was a huge part. It really was. And they let him walk to Houston, which I thought was fine, but they just don't use the tight end position the way they did, which I think is very odd. Very, very odd. Just like my Nana. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken for Popeyes. Yeah, like last season, Dalton Schultz was the second most targeted player on the Cowboys. He had 89 targets, 57 catches for 577. Yeah, I mean, 89 targets. He was a big part. He was a huge part of this offense. In fact, if we go stack that up, let's go to PFF actually. Go to PFF and see premium stats by position, receiving grades for tight end.
And welcome back tonight. We are celebrating Disney's 100th anniversary. Keep watching for
Minimum
a special look
targets.
coming up during halftime.
It's loading.
That's the Santa Monica Pier.
Dalton Schultz was tied for 5th in most targets amongst all tight ends in the NFL last year. So definitely a big missing piece to Dallas's offense, in my opinion. And I'm not exactly sure the reasoning behind why it's gone MIA, because Jake Ferguson has not been that. 1st and 10 run, can't hate it in this spot. Goes for about 3. All right, so they have some breathing. They have a little bit of breathing room now. I mean, your goal here, if you're the Chargers, your goal here at the very least is to get enough to where if you go 3 and out, your punter has enough space to boot it. Eckler hurt, bro. Empty set on their own 5. Drops back. He's got time. Ball's out. Keenan Allen. Holy. Keenan Allen making plays, dude. This guy's been on another level. Leave it to a guy I slandered the shit out of this offseason to have a career year at the age of 31. So fitting. So fitting. Unbelievable, man. So fitting. One of the players I slandered the most is having a career year, and he's 31. Dump off to Eck. Eck goes for 5. All right, now they're picking it up. Now this drive's moving. Yeah, he did. What the hell? Keenan Allen almost got loose. I mean, he did get loose. He did almost break out, though. He got loose. Impressive. 2nd and 5. I assume this is going to go to the quarter. I assume this is going to go to the quarter. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Give me a little more time on that one. No, come on.
All right. So
7-7.
after one quarter, here's where the Discord lay lies. Lamb at 50. You'll love to see it. Everett with 1 catch already. 2 more shouldn't be that much of a problem with the way they're passing the ball tonight. Eckler, we're probably going to need a couple ones to break out because I don't think they're going to be running the ball too much. So we'll probably need a couple of bigger runs. Considering the pace he's going. And I'm pretty comfortable that Dak gets the 2 passing touchdowns. I think it's going to be required given the pace of offense that I suspect we see the rest of the night. Ferguson, though, that brings me to my other point. A little bit worried about his involvement. Yeah, for sure. Eckler does need to break one out. Eckler does need to break one out.
Today, we're producing renewable diesel that can be used in existing diesel tanks. And we're committed to increasing our renewable fuels production. Because as we work toward a lower carbon future, it's only
we're committed to increasing production of renewable diesel.
Without good blocking, your team's not going anywhere. Cisco blocks cyber attacks for customers around.
I hate corny commercials. Can you guys, like I said, can you guys hear the game through my mic? If anyone can let me know. And if it's like too loud or if it's, quiet and you want to hear it, just let me know if you can hear it to some effect. It's the best I can do because you can't live stream the actual game on YouTube or else you get ripped down. You get ripped off faster than a Band-Aid in the pool. I can hear fine. Okay, cool. Kill.
Dude. See where it takes you. Right now on FanDuel, we're giving you 4 ways to cherish the NFL season. When new customers bet $5, you get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. And you can withdraw your winnings instantly. So get all your high fives in now.
Trying to look at some of my fantasy teams. Nothing crazy. I actually had one of my best weeks finally. This has been probably my worst year fantasy-wise. It's been a rough start. but it's never over. I'll let you guys know right now, if you're sucking in your fantasy league, until you're 0-8, your season's not over. Because last year I started 0-7, and I somehow managed to get the second seed and run the table. So it's never over until you're 0-8. So I mean, I'm not 0-5 anywhere, and I got a couple of wins in the leagues that I was 1-4. So we're bouncing back. Here we go, 2nd and 5 here. Donald Parham in motion with a broken wrist. This is going to go play action to Kelly. Free rusher comes off the edge. Herbert gets it off over the head of Josh Kelly. They sent the heat off the left edge. Is that Javon Kears? I'm not sure who that was, but the safety comes in off the left edge. Not picked up. Donovan Wilson. Okay. Oh, that's Trey McKitty, actually. Oh, Trey McKitty just caught sleeping. I mean, you never know. You never know. No, you're good. You're good there, Clyde. Herbert, 3rd and 5. Keenan in motion. He likes it, then he gets bat. Oh, shit! Oh, I love me some awesome football. That's a load of shit. I'd be kind of pissed. Herbert stared down Keenan Allen coming out of his break. The second he snapped it, he stared at him, went to throw it. DeMarcus recognized that and timed the jump, and he goes right to the yard. What awareness by Herbert, man. We've seen quarterbacks do that a lot lately. I've seen that a lot more than you'd expect. Quentin Johnson in motion, the most irrelevant rookie this year. Eckler goes for about 6, actually, 5 or 6. Let's talk about Quentin Johnson for a second. Coming out of TCU. Oh, did he get hurt? Ooh. Did he get hurt?
Yeah, well, anyone who's injured their finger, they know
that
they don't think they really use that finger until it's injured.
Okay, anyway. Quentin Johnson's a guy drafted out of TCU. I think it was 21st, 22nd, 23rd overall, somewhere in there. And he's been irrelevant. I mean, the dude's not only not getting targeted, but his snap share, his snap percentage is not been large. It's obviously growing with Mike Williams being out for the year, but his involvement's not been what I kind of expected it to be. Herbert running again. He gets decked. Jeez. That's Javon. Oh, and they flagged him. I don't know about that. Was it a hit to the head? I don't know if I like that flag personally. I don't know if I like that call. I'd have to see the replay. Let's see it. Oh, yeah, he actually drilled him in the head. I might not like the rule, but it's the right call. I mean, it is a penalty, though. I mean, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. That's definitely a penalty. I like the call. Ouch. Herbert's a tough kid, though. He's fine. That's the right call. All right, beyond the 50 now after the penalty. Herbert takes it, staring down his target again, pulls it down, and gets sacked. And another flag. Holy shit. Dude, the pressure is getting home right now. What's the penalty now? Hands to the face. I figured that. Whew. The Chargers are moving down the field at will. So the Chargers picked up a first down thanks to a bat down pass that Herbert caught, and then a personal foul penalty that gave them the second first down, and now this. I mean, jump the face mask. Herbert wants stuff, and Herbert's looking downfield. He's just not finding anything he likes. And then we get a run, and that's from Josh Kelly. Not going to go very far, about for 2. Oh, that's Isaiah Spiller, actually. Wow.
This year, they had a little bit of a shuffling of the deck as well. Bring in Zion Johnson, who was the starter at right guard last year. He now mans the left guard position.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Jamari Salyer, he was the left tackle.
Shout out Jamari Salyer.
Slater goes down. He's back at right guard, but this is a group.
Wait, Rashawn Slater's hurt again? Herbert drops back. Parsons coming in. He avoids him. That's a sicko throw and hurt. Oh, and Everett can't bring it in. Damn.
First time we've really sent Micah Parsons.
That would have been a nasty throw. Nasty. That would have been a nasty completion. Finally, yeah, Parsons finally getting involved. He gets a jump on, I think that's Slater, no? Or he's coming from the right side. I can't see. Who's 79? Trey Pipkins, okay.
Herbert is expecting Everett to stay on the run versus that man coverage.
Wow. I mean, he probably, that ball needed that kind of heat, I think. All right, here we go. If you get some of this, you can go for it on fourth. The heat's coming. Herbert gets it out, and it's low. Wow. You have to wonder how much the finger is affecting Justin Herbert right now because he's not been pinpoint. He's not been pinpoint tonight. First drive, even on the touchdown, the ball was behind Justin Herbert. That ball to Everett, I thought that was a little bit far in front of him, but a little bit too much heat on it. And now he underthrows Keenan Allen. He makes the right read and underthrows him. Oh, my God. Josh Palmer was wide open. Wow. What's Justin Herbert doing right now?
Not bad picking Keenan Allen, just not a very good throw.
Wow. Wowzers.
Checks up inside the 10.
That goes up to 12 rushing yards. All right. Ever so slowly. I need two more Everett catches, please. Thank you.
Here?
I live on the edge of town. The old Biddle House.
I hear it's haunted.
I did hear that.
Oh, my God. Disney's replaying Goosebumps, and they're playing Travis Scott as the theme song because he has a song called Goosebumps. This is just not a match. The Goosebumps series being a children's run and Travis Scott music, it's just not a match. It's just not a match. No, it's not. It's like seeing Jerry Rice in a Seahawks jersey. It's just not a match, you know? It's just not something you like to see. Or like Thurman Thomas in didn't Thurman Thomas, or no, was it Bruce Smith? Oh, man. One of those two guys played for the Commanders, played for the Redskins at that time, I think, late in their career. It's just something you don't think. You don't like it. No, you don't like it.
Christmas Eve at 4 o'clock in the morning. We're going to always make sure that you have all of the financial tools and support to secure your financial future. That means a lot for my community and for every community.
That's a big waste of a drive by Los Angeles, though. You're driving up the field, with the help of some penalties. All you got to do is pick up a couple first downs yourself, and you'll walk away with 3 points after the assistance you've gotten, and they're unable to do it. Driving as far as they did, driving that far is difficult. They started on their own 1, mind you. So it was a drive that was working in their favor. It's just disappointing. It takes all that time. You don't walk away with any points. It's almost the best time of year for all sports because the MLB playoffs are on, the NBA starts, the NHL has already started, and obviously the NFL is going on. So we're about to have all 4 major sports on at once. I call it I don't call it anything. I was about to make something up right now. I call it the oh my God. The 4 major sports eclipse. That was so bad. I didn't have something. I thought I could bring something up off the top of my head that clicked, but it didn't. Driving that far reminds me of the fact that McDaniel's bad. Oh, man, Calvin, I'm sorry. This is my favorite Raiders fan. Pollard goes for about 2. My favorite Raiders fan. We were just talking in one of the comments of one of my videos earlier about how McDaniel's and the Raiders are going to get just enough wins to justify him not being fired. It's crazy, and I feel bad for Calvin. I feel bad for Raiders fans.
And the other unbeaten team, the Philadelphia Eagles, lost for the first time in their franchise.
Jalen Hurts blew that game. That pick six was so bad. Anyway. Yeah, here we go. Play action. I don't know what the flag's for. Dak doesn't like what he sees. Scrambling again. Dumps it off to Pollard for a loss. You're better off throwing it away. Dak is not doing a good job of getting rid of the ball in some of these situations. He's going to get enough wins to not get fired and not get Caleb Williams. Yeah, they're going to finish with 4. They're going to finish with 5 or 6 wins. Be mediocre. Pick like, right out, maybe right inside the top 10. Brutal. Offense number 3 and 88. And now you're in third and long. Third and long for the Cowboys already. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. 3rd and 10, deep in your own territory. This is not an ideal spot. Snap gets off. Dak lets it go. And Cooks is short, well short of the marker. Looked like he slipped. So we're in a situation now where the Chargers are, I'd say the Chargers get it around the 28, 29, 30-yard line on their own side of the field. I say that's where it ends up. At the end of the day, that's probably a ball you just want to, try and help flip the field with your kicker with. Dude, don't even get me fucking started. Oh, my God, that sold me so bad. The last leg of my, 6 or 7 leg parlay was 49ers money line. And those motherfuckers blew that shit, and that got muffed. Oh, my God. That was horrifying. Yeah, motherfucker 49ers. Yeah, because Brock Purdy's... Don't get me started, man. I'm gonna make a whole long-form YouTube video talking about Brock Purdy and how overrated he is. Fuck, man. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Remember, this was a 4th and 4 play, and it looks like this call is against Dallas.
Oh, I was going to say.
The Chargers sideline. Illegal formation. Kicking team.
Illegal formation. Kicking team. Number lined up in the backfield.
So the Chargers are going to make him punt it again.
Mr. Manuel. Oh, wow. They're making him punt again. Okay.
First of all, it's a good punt, but it's also, there's 91. That's
not quite sure I understand the penalty.
Now, they've had to elevate 3 players predominantly to play special teams because of the injuries with Leighton Vander Esch going out with the neck sprain.
Well, I think the injuries certainly had a lot to do with it. But, my anti-Purdy narrative was just enhanced in the sense that, your better players go down. The scheme isn't making plays for you, and suddenly you're struggling. But it's not like you didn't still have playmakers. Shorts Kittle was still there. The run game is still good, even without McCaffrey. Ayuk was healthy. It's like, he struggled, man. And I get that defense is very good. The Browns defense is, in fact, on a historic pace to be one of the best defenses we've seen in 50 years. But at the same time, you're playing against P.J. Walker. You had many of opportunities generated by your defense to win. Many of opportunities to win thanks to your defense, and you just sold time and time again. What did we call Clyde? We call something. I say a lot. I say a lot of shit. Throw it at the wall, hope it sticks. What did I call? Are you talking about the injury narrative? Oh, I thought it was back already. I was going to say short commercial. Oh, yeah, getting hurt. So if you're not aware of what Clyde is talking about, I had made a few videos, and we talked about it on stream a couple times, about how McCaffrey, he is on himself historic pace for the last 5 years. Not historic, it's a strong word, but he is on pretty insane pace in terms of touches for how many times he's gotten the ball this year because the 49ers just give it to him play after play after play after play, and they have not been giving him breaks. And I just made a couple of videos saying, this is a guy that has bad injury history, that is 27 years old, you just can't expect him to stay healthy the whole way through the season if this is the usage he's going to be receiving. And, he gets hurt, and he's out the rest of the game. He tried to return, and they brought him back in the locker room. I haven't really talked about him getting hurt yet for two reasons. One, because we don't know how long it is. And two, I feel weird, victory lapping an injury prediction, if you will, because I wasn't, rooting for him to get hurt. That was never, what I wanted to happen. It was more so just an observation, a 27-year-old running back getting the ball. We have never seen a 27-plus-year-old running back get the ball as much as he is getting it, in a very long time. So it was just you would expect the 49ers, being a team that are supposed to be contending for a Super Bowl, wanting to keep a guy like that fresh because he, quite frankly, is the most important player on that entire football team, so on that offense. So it was very weird just to see how much they used him. Eckler on the edge. He's going to get about 5. So, yeah, like I said, Clyde, yeah, I mean, we were, and hopefully he's fine. I hope he's not out for an extended period, but maybe this will actually, wake Kyle Shanahan up. You got to tell Purdy he can't be checking it down to McCaffrey every play, or you got to take McCaffrey out. Something has to change. You can't be running 4 run plays with McCaffrey in a row. So, yeah, I know. I'm glad to see Harris is all right, thankfully. Yes, positive sight indeed. Eckler again. I don't like the play calls here. What's Moore doing? What's Kellen doing here? Don't like that. Don't like that play call. Don't like those 2 play calls. 2 straight runs. Out of fucking water, man.
He's very aggressive, but because of his background as a safety, he's able to do a lot of things with him in coverage.
Debo needs to be healthy. Yeah, he does. I think he's going to be fine. I think they said he's day to day. Offside, maybe? Herbert take a shot. What's the flag? I wasn't watching the initial play, the initial start of the play. What happened?
It's 4th down. Flag right after the snap.
Why are these 2 losers playing on Monday night? I don't think these are losers. This is a fun game. Yeah, I figured that was offside. we calling Debo a diva because he called him Deborah.
That's Fowler, who was involved in that pregame skirmish, and he was the one who got through on that play. That's 4 penalties now on the Dallas defense here in the first half. Yeah,
that's a big call. This is another drive that looked to be stalling out from Los Angeles that's getting assisted by penalties.
From what I can tell, I really didn't see that from Fowler. The line of scrimmage guy has definitely been busy, but the hand and the head were both in there. They're down in 2.
There you go, 3rd and 2. Can the Chargers capitalize? A run play.
Here's Eckler, didn't get it. Donovan Wilson made that play.
What is Kellen Moore cooking?
Well, this first opportunity, we get to see what Brandon Staley's going
What's going on, Rasheed? Happy to see you in the chat. Great content like always. Man, I appreciate that. Your support for a long time. I've always noticed it, and I appreciate you still coming by. Appreciate it. The consistent support. Yes, Herbert is playing. Yeah, I think we are seeing the effects of Justin Herbert's thumb. I think Kellen Moore is trying to keep it on the ground as much as they can because Justin Herbert is not comfortable. That's my take. They came out on the first drive throwing like madmen, and now all of a sudden they're running it a lot. I think this has to do with Herbert's thumb. Like I said, the first pass to Keenan Allen for a touchdown, that was it was a bad ball, frankly. And then later on, Herbert gets thrown to the ground. They highlighted the play via replay. It looked like Herbert was maybe a little bit shaken up, and then on a following 3rd down, just to drive a go, he throws it in the dirt, targeting Keenan Allen. I'm thinking that this is I'm thinking that the play calling we're seeing from Kellen Moore and the Chargers right now has a lot to do with Keenan Allen's middle finger on that left hand. Because, like I said, you don't come out in the first drive throwing like a maniac and then suddenly just go run on the next few drives. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Can we get some Ferguson catches? Shit, man. Let's get some Ferguson catches, Dak. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I need more water. If you're in the chat, drop a hello. I see a lot of folks in here. It puts a big fat smile on my face. I appreciate all you guys for being in the chat, stopping in, viewing. It means a lot to me. So I hope you're enjoying the game. I hope you're enjoying the stream if you are deciding to spend some time with me. So if you're not chatting, be sure to get your mouth moving. Von Miller said if anybody hits Josh Allen like that, he's getting ejected from the game. I'm sure he is. But my best catch? Oh, God, Jerry Rice. NFL Plus sucks ass. That's what I'm watching the game on right now, but I'm watching on my phone because the sorry-ass app doesn't let me watch the games on a laptop or anything. I can only get audio on a desktop or laptop. Pay $100 a year to not be able to stream the game on whatever thing I can. Like, if I'm paying for the thing, I should be able to go to NFL.com, NFLplus.com, and watch any game I want at any time. Because that's what I'm fucking paying for. Well, it's shit. Because I ain't paying $100 for just all 22 coverage. I'll tell you that right now. Fuck. It's a waste. We're already seeing first down. Why was that commercial so long? Dak is running for his life again. It's out. He's got Brandon Cooks for a big gainer. Wow, okay. So we're suddenly thrusted back into play, and Dak Prescott seen running for his life, and he delivers to Brandon Cooks on the run. You know, Brandon Cooks was a guy that I thought was going to have a lot bigger impact on this offense, and he's really not. And continuing to shit on Mike McCarthy's parade, I think a lot has to do with him. CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. Cook again. Oh, no, that's Gallup. Finally getting on the same page as Gallup. Few targets his way, and he's not been able to bring him in. Michael Gallup, 4 targets. 4 targets tonight. That was his first hookup. Yeah, tore his ACL in 2021. And then signed a 5. I just don't get it. How do you just sign a receiver that just tore his ACL to a 5-year extension when you've barely seen him play following that injury? It doesn't make any sense. Cowboys front office is lost and always has been lost. Why they haven't fucking won anything in a long time. Pollard gets enough for the first, but he has not had much room to run either. Outside of that pitch on that 3rd or 4th and short, Pollard has not had that much room. Both run games have been pretty stagnant for the most part. I think Dak Prescott's the leading rusher because of that read option. Joey Bosa's overrated for what it's worth. Oh, is he hurt? Yeah, here we go. That gets it out. It's 1st and 10. Wow. A lot of bodies are on the ground right now. A lot of bodies were just on the ground. And we got that wide point of view. That has to be a hold here. The get off by that defensive front was nuts. Did they send heat? Why do I feel like I just did not see anything or comprehended whatever just happened on that play? Wow, roughing the passer. Now the Chargers are penalized. And the Cowboys get some help moving the ball via penalty. Okay, so they did bring heat. Derwin James comes in. Of course, Derwin James. That dude, all he knows how to do is hit hard. That's a bad call. That's a fucking horrible call. That's a terrible call. What an embarrassing call. No, I'm sorry. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. Play action again. Dak taking a shot. He's got him. Oh, my fucking dropped it. Gallup. I don't care if there was a tug. It hit him in the breadbasket. That throw was laced. That's a throw and a half. That route was nasty. Yeah, he did tug him, actually. Wow. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you can get away with it, that's a good play. Oh, yeah, that's a flag. I still think you have to catch that. It still hit him right in the arms. What a throw by Dak. And you run on 2nd and 10. Throw it to third. Is he even on the field, man? I still think you need to catch that for what it's worth. 5 targets for Michael Gallup, 1 catch for 8 yards. Crazy. They're trying to work him in. They're trying to figure it out. Just can't. All right, Joey Bosa is back. It seems like they're spelling him this game and just only bringing him out for obvious passing downs here, and this is one of those situations. Here comes 5. Dak gets it out. Wide open, CeeDee Lamb. That separation is nuts. Way too much space. Way too much room for CeeDee. He's got the best first down celebration in the league, by the way. Oh, my God. Michael Davis got shattered. CeeDee Lamb is nuts. Or wait, no, he didn't. Am I like watching this game? I feel like I'm not comprehending what happens. Way too much cushion from Michael Davis. Way too much cushion. Wow, and Kenneth Murray flies through. Pollard has not had anywhere to go, man. Not had anywhere to go. Wow, way to shoot that gap, Kenneth Murray. I have Lamb, 8+ receptions. Well, you're on pace, my guy. Holy shit. You are on pace. A screen to Pollard. What a block. Here we go. Get it to 3rd and 2. I think you need 8 receptions for +1. Are you saying the parlay is +110 for 8 receptions? I'm assuming you mean 110 yards, right? 110 yards, 8 catches. I like it. This was a big bounce back spot for him, so good on you for capitalizing. Good on you for capitalizing there. Empty set. Out of the backfield. He's got Pollard. He doesn't reach. He's short. That's short. He's not got that first down. That's a good call. You would like to see Pollard reach there, not going to lie. They're going for it. They're going for it. There we go. Yep, you got to go here. I like the call. Shocked that Pollard didn't make more of an effort to reach for that. Like, typically, I feel like maybe he couldn't. His arm was being grabbed, maybe something like that. Tush push gets stopped. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He's short. Holy shit. The tush push does not get there. Wow. No, he's short. And another failed tush push. Another failed tush push. Wow.
I'll go back to what I said. I think the Eagles are the only team that's figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, for a play that everyone and their mother wants to ban, the Eagles are the only team that can run it with such success. Nah, he's way down. Yeah, that's way short. He didn't even get close. He didn't even get close. Yeah, I mean, I thought this was going to be a 60-60 shootout, and we have had no touchdowns since the first 2 drives. These offenses are not. Honestly, credit to the defenses. The defenses are playing very well. Wow. Stood up. You still want to ban that play? Just the front office, just the NFL's front office still want to ban that play? Is that still something that was being considered? Because that was an idiotic thought. Idiotic. Here we go. 1st and 10. Can the Chargers get some points before half? Fake the screen. Screen to Eckler, incomplete. Fakes the screen one way, turns face, screens the other way, completely snuffed out. This is a dogfight. Right now. Wow, what a play. What a play.
That goes back to what I said a moment ago and his ability to decipher an offense and what they're trying to do and then hit it.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking that Justin Herbert's hand is not okay. These are very conservative play calls for a guy that can chuck the rock. Here we go. He's dropping back here, though. Lets it loose. He's got him. Josh Palmer. There we go. Yeah, they need to find a rhythm here. The running plays have not been it. I mean, the Cowboys, the worst part of this Cowboys defense right now is that secondary. So it's just unfortunate that the offensive line is just kind of getting eaten alive. And, they're without Mike Williams to be able to really abuse the secondary. But that's a big play to get them deep out of their own territory. Hopefully they can capitalize. Honestly, I'm hoping they don't capitalize. I take the Cowboys. I need another Everett catch, please. What the hell is this awful commercial? NFL Shop with the worst commercial ever. Is that Vic Blends? That's a guy that does haircuts on TikTok. That guy does haircuts on TikTok.
Time to spare? Maybe someday. Tonight, Panera. Solving crunch time and dinner with one easy swipe. That's big. Panera. $0 delivery fee for limited time.
In this game, numbers are everything.
This is a Madden commercial?
6'5", 237. Unstoppable. 324 catches, 4,825 yards, and counting.
I got the Chargers today. How can I like? Yeah, I mean, taking the Chargers at plus money is never a bad bet. I took the Cowboys for my picks. I would have taken the Chargers had the Cowboys not gotten embarrassed last week the way they did. But my thought process was, you got to bounce back. Like Dallas is in a must bounce back spot, so I took them. Yeah, I didn't factor that in, which I wish I did. But it's an even game, so it's an even game.
You spend the rest of your life proving nothing is.
I need more water. That's what I'm going to do when it's halftime. Get some dang water.
Coming up on the All-State NFL, special look at Disney's 100th anniversary. Stay tuned for the sun is setting outside of SoFi Stadium. Side of Super Bowl 56. Home team won that one. Rams over the
There we go. Another pass. Herbert gets it off. It's going to be a loss or a gain of none. A gain of none.
They put the tight end over there to his side. Stone Smart. He's going to chip him. And then you've got the right tackle, Pipkins, who he's going to take him. And
Pipkins.
then the right guard, he comes over as well.
Trey Pipkins. Another second down throw here. Laced. What a throw, Herbert. Darked. Wow. What a throw. Maybe that finger is okay. Why are we calling so many run plays? That's a heater. That's a heater.
Essentially happens in these games when you're facing these big pass rushes.
That's a heater.
Like Dallas has. When the game starts, they are just flying back there in the pocket. And as the game wears on, they start to tire out a little bit. And the quarterback can feel that.
LA fans are a different breed sarcasm. Here we go. 1st and 10. Another pass. He stands in. He's got him. Oh, man. He overshot her. Or overshot Allen. Damn. He had him. Keenan Allen had him, and he missed. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's terrible. That's brutal, man. Whew. What a route. What a route. Wow. That's brutal. Man, oh, man. 2nd and 10. This is where Parsons needs to hum. Another pass. There's going to be a hold call there. Yeah, there was a hold on Pipkins trying to block Parsons. This is where Parsons is going to get going this part of the game. That's a big call. That's a big call. Holding is such a big penalty. It really is. Such a big penalty. Yeah, Pipkins just gets dominated. Puts poor Micah Parsons in an absolute headlock. 2nd and 20. This is big. This is big. You can get the ball back here if you're Dallas. You can capitalize on this. 2nd and 20. Free rusher comes in again. You dump it off to Trey McKitty. Oh, it's Parham. I can't tell the difference between Parham and McKitty. Parham gets out. 3rd and 14. Yeah, you don't need to run out of bounds there. You have 3 timeouts. That's a bad decision. That's a bad call on Donald Parham's part. Here we go. This is big. 15 yards, just a long way to go. And with the pressure that's humming right now, I don't know if he gets the time. He does. Wow, what happened there? Yeah, there's no way that ball wasn't hit. Yeah, it definitely got batted down. Quentin Johnston gets a target. And now Dallas gets the ball back. Shit. I'm shocked he got enough time. Oh, wow. Fowler gets Herbert's arm. That's brutal. Oh, wow. Wow, what a play by Fowler. Booted. Scooted. Oh, yeah, he's got space. Okay, good return. And suddenly the Cowboys get the ball with 1 minute and 3 timeouts. You have time for points. You want points on this drive. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Gotta hate Joe Buck. Diggs, sideline, touchdown. Unbelievable. Here we go, 1st and 10. That's a fucking flag. Throw it. Wow, Michael Davis. I mean, they're letting a lot of shit go in the secondary, it feels like. He was draped all over the back of Gallup. Is that the 6th target for Gallup? Still only 1 catch? That's. I don't know, man. I wouldn't hate to see a flag there. They're being very ticky-tacky with a lot of other stuff. With the secondary, they're really letting them get handsy. 6 targets, 1 catch for Michael Gallup. Maybe target someone else like Jake Ferg. Laced! Lamb! What a throw from Dak. What a throw. 83 yards for Seed. Lamb covers. Yes, sir. Oh, wait. I got to change the color. That's kind of lit. That's fun. That's fun. Get to make one green. Here we go. Dak drops back. He's going to get time again. He lets go. There's Gallup. Finally connect. 7 targets for Michael Gallup. 7. You would think that Brandon Cooks, a guy that's been an 1,000-yard receiver consecutively, no matter where he's gone, that you acquire this offseason would be the guy that you'd want to feed. But, hey, I mean, God bless, you know. Oh, Dak doesn't like what he sees. He's going to roll. We got a hold, I believe. Tough. That's going to set him back. That's tough.
And it is just that.
Jeez. That's a big spot for a hold. Wow.
Tyler Smith is the one guilty of the hold, their first round pick from last
year.
By the way, the clock kept running.
Who gets ball at half? The Chargers. The Chargers get ball at half.
Here's the hold right there.
Yep, that's a hold.
Morgan Fox
That's a hold. That's big. That's big. You were in field goal range.
And then the runner went out of bounds. So correctly, they wound the clock. So as a consequence, only 21 seconds left.
Wow. That's a big penalty, man. Dak unleashes. There's a Ferg catch. And a flag, and they get it right back. Wow. Derwin James needs to stop playing like he's on a fucking dose of Molly, dog. Like, he plays the game like he took 9 Red Bulls. Like, he drank 9 Red Bulls. Like, just slow down, man. He's always looking to kill someone. It's like he's roided up on the meanest steroids. And he comes into this game after drinking 9 Red Bulls, and he just does not think. He's so good, but he doesn't think. That's a huge penalty. After what happens with the hold, you give it all right back and more. Personal foul gets you more. Wow. Wow. There's a Ferg catch at least. Can we get another Ferg catch? This is big. If you get half of this, you can take a shot at the end zone. Dumps it. I don't know if I like that. I guess. Like, there's really no sense in a 3-yard dump off. I guess. Like, whatever. If you're going to get rid of it fast, it's not the worst thing ever.
Here's his touchdown run for the only touchdown for Dallas. Oh, this is a good job. This looked like
that was so nuts. That read option call was crazy.
Seen a lot of that in recent years, but tough week for Dak Prescott, of course, after the performance last week. He's had to hear all the critics all week long.
Dude, Dak Prescott's the most hated quarterback in football. I genuinely think that's the case. Dak Prescott throwing outside the numbers is 8 for 8 for 88 yards. That is a gorgeous stat line. Oh, they ran it down? I don't like that. Take a shot. Man.
I don't know. This is weird. The play stopped. There were 8 seconds left. Dallas called a timeout.
Wait, what happened?
Now, without running another play, unless I went to sleep, There's 3 seconds left. Well, we saw McCarthy talking to the official. Unless he said, no, we don't want the timeout, or I didn't call it, and then ran it down to 3 seconds, I would just think with 8 seconds
What's happening here?
clock, it's what I was expecting, that you take at least a shot.
Yeah, why are you? Dude!
Together, but no announcement. There are 3 seconds left.
What the fuck are they doing, man?
To unlock this
Take a shot.
32-yard try.
So that reminds me of what the 49ers did yesterday as well. They have the ball right outside the 20. I believe it's like a 41-yard attempt that Jake Moody is attempting to win the game. But they had 40 seconds prior to that kick with a timeout that they could have tried to get more yards and make it more of a chip shot. But they decided to run it down and have Jake Moody kick it. I mean, that is not a guarantee for Jake Moody. 41 yards in that type of weather with that kind of pressure given that game and, you know, the way it had gone. And Moody had missed a kick earlier. He's a rookie. That's a lot of pressure to put on your rookie kicker when you could have gotten more yards. And you know, they just run it down and kick it. And it reminds me of what happened here, too. I mean, you have 9 seconds on the clock. I presume that Dak took that dump off thinking I just need to get rid of the ball so we can have time for another shot. And then you just run it down to 3 and kick. Like, why? Why? Just throw up a jump ball. Like, don't throw up a jump ball, but see if you have a play. Like, look for a play in your playbook. Like, you need to have something for a situation like that. What's the point if you're not going to try? I don't know. I mean, even with 9 seconds, you could throw it even shorter. You can throw it short of the goal line. And who knows? Maybe you have 3 or 4 seconds left on the clock by the time, you know, the play is over. And then you can have the opportunity to say, hey, you know what? We don't want 3 points here. We want 7. We'll gamble. I don't know. I'm not sure why there's just so much conservatism with the play calling and decision making. Very, very weird. I feel like there's been a wave of conservatism across the league, especially this week. 10. All right, I am going to get some water and going to get some water and pee and whatever. So I'll be right back. And I got this cool banner that I just found like 2 seconds ago, so I'm going to use it. I hope to see you all back when I return in just a couple minutes, but I got to get some water and do some other fun things. So I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. I got my water. The throat feels funny, but we're back. I just happened to go and get myself a liquid, and I saw a tweet that said the Bills are hosting Leonard Fournette for a visit due to the injury of Damian Harris. So that's interesting. That's not news I particularly thought I would be reading. But I guess it makes sense. You're expecting Damian Harris to be out for an extended period. You know, whether or not Leonard Fournette would be the guy I'd want to bring in is another question, but I guess. Like, who are the free agent running backs out there? Let's see. Top available free agent running backs. Let's see. We have Jamar Jefferson. I could have passed on that. Benny Snell. No. James Robinson. I think he got signed, did he not? Dontrell Hilliard. Leonard Fournette. Who else? No, I need a list of Daryl. Like honestly, at this point, I'd rather have like a Daryl Henderson than like a Leonard Fournette if we were to sign somebody off the street. Yeah, I mean, they're not looking for a guy that's like a pass catching third down back. Like, that's not what Damian Harris was. They're going to look to replace him. So, like, guys like J.D. McKissick who are out there, you don't really want to bother with that. Duke Johnson, same kind of deal. Yeah, and Mark Ingram, no. Tevin Coleman? Probably not. I don't know. I don't know. Leonard Fournette, though, interesting. The Bills, I don't think that's even like a right. I don't know. That's weird. Playoff Lenny with the Buffalo Bills. How about that? That would be something. Oh, man. So we're through 2 quarters of play. Cowboys are up 10-7. This has been an underwhelming game, offensively speaking. We thought after the first 2 drives, we were looking at a shootout on our hands. We thought we were going to have a good old Wild West gunfight. And it's been the complete opposite ever since. The defense has really stiffened up. The pass rush has started to become a problem. And all of a sudden, we have a 10-7 game. We had literally 2 touchdowns on the first offensive drive for both teams, and nothing ever since. So this has been a defensive battle in a game that had an over-under of 50 points. But if you had been listening prior to the stream, or if you saw it on Twitter, you would know that about 90% of games went under this week. So looks like this game will be following that trend unless we somehow see, what would that be, 33 points in this half? 34 points to hit the over? I don't think that's happening. I don't think we're seeing 34 points and a half to cover the over. So if you're an over better, I apologize. Maybe next week. Shout out Dak, though. Dak is 15 for 20 for 161 and 1 touchdown. Obviously, it was on the ground, but pretty good half from Dak despite only 10 points being put up on the board. The Chargers get the ball. Yeah, the Chargers get the ball first. I knew better this week. Good. Yeah, no, you consider taking the over in that other game. I can't remember what game it was. My brain's fried. But yeah, you can never trust a primetime game to go over, man. You just can't. What is Joe Buck saying? I agree, Joe Buck. I think a lot of the play calling is trying to cater to the thumb of Justin Herbert, and the throws he's trying to make just not the system. It's just not the clean process we usually see from Herbert. Hopefully he doesn't suffer any setbacks. Here we go, though. Chargers start with the ball. This is big. First play, Get the ball quick. It's behind. What a fucking catch. Right, like we said, I mean, these are routine passes that Herbert typically does not struggle with, but it has to do with that finger. It just has to. That's degeneracy for you. An eligible player downfield. How do you get downfield that fast? Where are you even going? It's a pass play. Holy fuck. Was that an RPO? Maybe it was. But wasn't it an out route? You don't throw an RPO out route? Or was it a hitch? I don't know. You don't throw a hitch on an RPO, do you? I don't know. Am I bugging? 1st and 15 now. Now you're real behind the sticks. Play action. Herbert doesn't like what he sees. He's going to check off, and he's going to miss Keenan Allen. He was well covered by Gilmore. Yeah, 2nd and 15 is not a good way to start the half. This offense is just not looking like its usual self. And Justin Herbert specifically is not looking like his usual self.
Stop the clock. Mike McCarthy didn't want to stop the clock. So the official went to him. He said, "No, I'm not taking the timeout." They wind the clock down to 3 seconds. He uses the timeout. They kick the field.
That's dumb.
We can make the case. 8 seconds, 2 timeouts. Why not take a shot?
Exactly, Joe Buck. Thank you.
That's what I thought they were going to do. And I think most
Herbert gets flushed. Makes a throw. He's on target with that one. Josh Palmer again.
catching everything.
Josh Palmer has been having a good night. Herbert on the run. Beautiful ball.
And those are big shoes to fill. Palmer's a big part of this offense already. But now he's asked to play an even bigger role.
That's a big first down. 1st and 15 to 2nd and 15. That's a big, big first down. Gives this drive some life again. Going to go to the ground game with Eckler. Probably his best run of the night right there for about 6. Shocked that they haven't had more success on the ground in this game.
Took advantage of the early bye week. A high right ankle sprain after a big game 1. And there are the numbers. Just
Here we go, Eckler again. Or maybe Eckler again. 21 yards for him. Now there it is. It is Eckler again. He finds the hole. He's just short. We're going to have a 3rd and 1 here. We're going to have a 3rd and 1. I'm not surprised that the Bills-Giants was close yesterday. Lots of former Bills staff and players in New York, and I predicted that in May. Dable would have always. I'll address that in a second. Goes right back to Eckler, I believe. They're going to pick up the first. Yes, Tom. For 1, hello. For 2, I was shocked that it was as close as it was. You know, I definitely follow your train of thought in the sense that this is an organization that is closely related to the Bills. You know, the family ties are there. It just, you know, it definitely is concerning from an offensive standpoint, though, the struggles we've been enduring. But yeah, to your point, I definitely think expecting a 15.5-point cover is a little bit bold. Dumped out to Kelly. He gets about 6. Yeah, I mean, 15.5 points is a ton to cover. I get the teams are complete opposites, but given the family ties, as you mentioned, you know, being closer wasn't too shocking. Being that close, very shocking. Illegal shift. Offense. Number 77 is not set.
Well, that's the right call. You just, like I said earlier in this game, they really are.
Is that Pipkins again?
When you see the right.
Or number 7. It had to be number 7.
The left tackle.
Oh, wait, what'd they call?
Rashawn Slater as
No, Slater.
Motion, so you got to get set.
Interesting.
I've seen guys running towards
Interesting.
the scrimmage over the weekend and nothing was called. So
Herbert drops back, delivers. Palmer again. Palmer is the wide receiver 2s in these offenses are being fed. Justin Herbert, Gerald Everett. Justin Herbert. Oh, my God. Let me start over. The wide receiver 2s in both offenses are being fed Josh Palmer and Michael Gallup are getting the ball profusely. 4 targets for Josh Palmer. I think Gallup has 7. In motion he is. Herbert lets it go hesitantly, and we have Parham for the first. Broken wrist and all. These offensive penalties are destroying. Yeah, for sure. For sure. They're going quick. They're going no huddle, trying to get the Cowboys tired, trying to wear them out, catch them by surprise. Eckler's going to go for a few. They just can't get anything going on the ground. They just need one big one to rip. They just need one big one to rip.
They don't substitute. They're trying to catch the Dallas defense a little off balance. Yeah, Dallas has been trying to substitute.
Eckler comes off.
And they go to the hurry up, get right on the line. They limit that.
Chargers are the only team to score 24-plus points in every game this season. Kellen Moore effect, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 2nd and 8. What do we got? Empty set. Herbert takes a snap. He's got time. Delivers. Keenan Allen cooking. Keenan Allen, man. Give the old man credit. Give old man Allen some credit. The burst might not be as vibrant, for lack of a better term. He might not have the same burst, but he can separate. He knows how to get leverage. He knows how and when to break. And he's just always getting enough space between him and the defender still. It's very impressive. Here we go, 1st and 10. Inside the red zone for the first time since their original touchdown drive. Justin drops back. Ooh, he tries to swing tackle or gets backed down by DeMarcus.
Get a lot out of that one. So you never know really what the effect is when number 90 comes up the field and puts it on.
That's crazy, man. Getting one arm up to bat that down. Wow. That's the second bat down from Lawrence. The first one just ended up in Herbert's arms running for a first down. 2nd and 10. Fake it. Wow. That throw is fucking nasty. Dude, Justin Herbert is an alien.
Yeah, that wasn't much of a play fake. But here comes Curse.
Ew. Falling backward, tilting to the side, side arming it. I wish Eckler would have been able to make more of that. Oh, my God. I love watching Justin Herbert make non-impactful, ridiculous throws. Here we go. 3rd and 10. This is big. He's not going to get much time here again. Herbert's gonna put it down. Makes one man miss. And gets the first. Justin Herbert. Bang! Big man run. Wow. Stephon Gilmore put on skates. And he just gets enough for the first. Just barely. Oh, he wasn't short. Herbert has balls of steel. Yeah, he does. And he was not short. That's a first. That's a first. You need to challenge that. Oh, no, he is short. Wow, okay. Forget that. Holy shit. His knee hit a lot sooner than I thought it did. Here we go. 4th and 1. This is huge. Bootleg it. Herbert doesn't have time. Broke it up. Wow, Deron Bland. He was way shorter than I thought. Wow. I like going for it. I don't hate the play call, but they just don't pull through. Why would you not kick there? I don't know. I mean, I don't hate the decision. It's 4th and 1, right? Both offenses have struggled a lot. So from the Chargers' perspective, right, your offense has not been down in this area since your first drive of the game. So you want to try and take advantage and get 7 points while you are down here. Not to mention, you're putting the Dallas Cowboys offense, which has also struggled, very deep in their own territory as well. So, that's a long way to go for the Cowboys to drive. So I don't hate the decision. I don't hate it. Dak is 8 for 8. Yeah, but they're still not. They're not cashing in. They're not cashing in.
I didn't serve, but if your spouse, parent, or grandparent served in the military,
Man, this is not good for Dak Prescott passing touchdowns, though. This is not good. USAA. Only 8 what? Only 8 what? Nice. I'm very proud of my makeshift graphic. Very proud of my makeshift graphic here. I was going to say, how do you exactly know my first name is Mike? But I forgot on Facebook. I have to use my real name because Facebook doesn't let you use like aliases for some reason. It's because it's an old man app. No, my mother was a churchgoer, so good try, though. Good try, though. Palmer had a step. Palmer had a step. Yeah. I mean, he had a step originally. It's just Bland catches up with him. It's a long way to go. Long way to go for Dak in this offense, but it's doable. Dak's got pressure rolling out. Ooh, that was a dangerous try. Offensive hold. Yeah, absolutely. And now suddenly they're pushed back even further. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Holding. Offense number 70. They declined it? Are they already inside? Okay, I guess. Yeah, sure. Was that the right move? I guess. I don't know if I would decline that personally, but all right. Ooh, a handoff. Don't like that. Oh, so it only would have. Okay, so the hold would have only been a 3.5-yard penalty, apparently, if that's what Joe Buck said. Are they within the 10? I have yet to realize. Here we go. If you really want to make going for it valid, you make a stop here. Los Angeles makes a stop here. Cowboys are only 2 for 7 on third down as well. Here they go. Dak sacked. Pass rush gets home. Wow. What a stand. What a stand. 3 and out. A humongous 3 and out at that. Wow. Morgan Fox. Thank you, Robert. I've been trying to put together a nice little pretty stream overlay. I need to fix this. Like, this is a makeshift thing, but I'm going to make it prettier for the next one, I promise. Don't fumble. Oh, my God, that terrifies me. A young player returning is just always a recipe for disaster. Yeah, I saw that. I was Joey when I came out of my break during half. I mentioned that. Interesting. Not a name I would have expected the Bills to be working out, but sure, playoff Lenny to Buffalo. I mean, if you really think it works, Bean, God bless. DK. I just said DK. Oh my gosh.
People don't always know how to ask for help, but I believe if we can't help, we should help.
Have your way.
Okay, here we go. I got this.
You rule.
Good, Tim. Keep her coming nice and easy. And we're going to finish this thing, all right? Me and you together. Sometimes people need help asking for help. Righty, tighty.
What do I think about Leonard Fournette?
Do you need help, Barry?
Not very nice thing. Leonard Fournette is a cool personality. I loved him coming out of LSU. I think that's when he went to college, right? He was such a fun running back to watch early in his career. But at this point, he's really bad, to be honest. He's not great after contact. He averaged like some of the worst yards per carry numbers when he was playing for Tampa. His efficiency, he's just not efficient anymore. His running style really brought him down very quickly. It's unfortunate, but the reality of many running backs nowadays. At this point, is he looking for a paycheck or is he looking to play on a good team? At this point, if you're on the streets, you're not, beggars aren't choosers, He's just looking for a job, and I don't think he's going to negotiate heavy for more money than he probably should get. And I'm not sure if he's necessarily looking to be a good team. I think he's just sitting on the couch waiting for his phone to ring. So I think that's more so what's going on here than anything. It would be the Jets' equivalent of picking up Colin Kaepernick. I don't know about that. Although I do find it odd that Colin Kaepernick a couple of weeks ago was like penning letters to the Jets GM, like to get a tryout. Like, dude, get over it. You're never getting another shot in this league. Your time is over. Go do something else. Ugh. My throat feels funny. There is Jimmy Johnson.
Pre-game show. It's the Sunday. Yeah, it's the last place I would expect to see Jimmy Johnson as a football game. He's got some activities in Los Angeles.
Here we go. Herbert gets the ball in Dallas territory to start. Keenan Allen in a bunch of motion. RPO, it looks like. They're going to keep the ball on the ground to Josh Kelly for a gain of 1. Don't like that. Don't like it. Yeah, the Chargers have no speed. Also just realizing that. They really don't. Keenan Allen's not fast. Mike Williams wasn't fast, but he at least stretched the field better. Josh Palmer, I don't think he's that fast, is he? Quentin Johnston, I don't know. There's just, the field stretching ability without Mike Williams is really, really limited with this offense, and this is the issue they experienced last year. Really sucks to see him go down. I love watching Mike Williams, man. Herbert has all day, delivers to Kelly for a short gain. And now all of a sudden you're in a third and medium. You cannot go 3 and out here. You cannot go 3 and out here. That was all day long. Herbert had all day long in the pocket on that second down, and that was the best he could find, I guess. 3rd and 6, actually. 3rd and a long medium. What do we have here? Timeout?
Timeout was taken on defense, and I wonder if they had too many men out there.
Dallas takes a timeout. Yep, prior to the foul for too many men on defense. Wow. What is going on defense?
So they get the timeout.
Come on. Dallas's defense is selling. 2 plays now. 2 times now they've had too many guys out there. Dude, That read option by Dak was so sick.
Here's the Chargers stop inside the red zone. Here's the Cowboys stop inside the red zone. The only other play of importance.
This is big. You cannot go 3 and out here if you're the Chargers. You had the ball deep on a 4th and 1 inside of Dallas territory. You get stuffed. Your defense makes a big stop, and now humming, he delivers. Justin Herbert in the face of pressure. Micah Parsons bearing down. That pass rush was coming home, and he stood in there in the face of all of that heat. Oh, shit. Who's that? Is that Michael Davis? Oh, shit. Who was that? Anyways, wow. Pocket collapsing and all, and Justin Herbert stone cold in the pocket. Doesn't waver. Oh, my God, Herbert, you're nasty. Wow. Wow. Who was that? Raheem something. Special teamer. Hopefully he's all right. Second and 9 here. Need to cash in. Need to cash in on this drive. Need to cash in. Herbert gets it out quick, on time. 1 yard short. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. I'm thinking they go to a run here, and then they will go for it. Ooh. Is that Will Clapp? Will Clapp. Not good. Sorry, the backup center. Seems all right, though, I guess.
You just have no idea how much these guys have to battle up front every single play, especially against this defensive front for Dallas.
Oh, I got to sneeze.
There's a lot of activity happening up
Damn it.
offensive front.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, they didn't run it. Oh, my God, and Herbert kept it. That was so scary. Woo-hoo-hoo. Why wouldn't you just ran it traditionally? Was that a purposeful fake? Oh, it was, I guess. Just run that, I think. You think the comparison to Josh Allen and Herbert is a good comparison? No, I don't. I think, obviously the big arm, big frame thing is valid, but in terms of the type of quarterbacks they are, no, I don't think it's valid at all. Eckler, direct snap. He's going to get 1. I think the direct snap to a running back, unless you have Derrick Henry, even still, it doesn't work. It's just a completely dead concept. Like the Wildcat direct snap, not good. It's like in Madden when you see your opponent choose a play that puts like a player in a position you don't think is normal or you don't recognize and it catches your eye. You're going to pay attention to that player because he's most likely involved in the play. Like, it just forces the defense to key in on something, to key in on your play, and it makes it easy to stop. I don't like that. 2nd and goal now. Herbert alone, empty set. Parsons coming. Hands to the face, maybe. Herbert's gonna die. Oh my God! I thought there was gonna be a flag on Pipkins again. He got up high on Parsons, but Herbert needs to be careful, dude. He's literally laughing. Oh, Colin Moore's upset. I don't know what happened.
Was talking out there to Eckler, I believe, but before the snap of that ball, and maybe that's why Herbert then tucked it. It was a lot of
Man, what happened there?
bodies there in the middle.
Play breakdown. Here we go now.
He didn't try throwing it anywhere. And why Moore reacted the way he did. Now 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal. It's a long way to go. Snap gets off. He's got time. He throws. Flag? Nope. Over the head of Donald Parham. Yeah, they're definitely not going out. They're kicking this one. They're kicking this one 100%.
Parham is one of their big targets down here in the red zone at his height, 6'8". He tried to put the ball up, but Donovan Wilson, he is the one who cuts him off.
Interesting.
And he's unable to pass all the way through and give Herbert an opportunity to get him the ball. So a good job.
All right, good stand by Dallas. I think that Wildcat call was a killer in terms of what you could have gotten instead. Dicker, the kicker, is going to tie it up. Yeah, at the rate we're running, now that we're tied, easily could. 1 minute left in the third. 1 minute left in the third. This has become a slugfest.
Not to email your daddy's white carpet.
The boy Joe can give me one of the wings. Get taste of KFC's new hot
All
spicy
right,
wings.
time for some water.
Hey, this is Ryan Clark.
Okay, my stream is tweaking out. Got to refresh it. Oh, yeah. Good game, though. It's been a good game. I'm happy that we finally, the Caveman's live stream finally gets a game that's competitive and interesting to react to. I wish it had more points because it's always more fun, but the last two live streams have featured two games that made me want to turn it off halfway through the third quarter. So I'm grateful that we have one that we can watch down to the wire with a purpose. Yeah, the last two I've live streamed. Channel. So I live streamed the Chiefs-Broncos game, which was a good game, I guess. It really wasn't. It was really boring. It was close, but boring. And then the Commanders-Bears game I live streamed through. Oh, and the Cowboys. Well, okay, so the Commanders-Bears game, which, the Bears slaughtered the Commanders. Then I live streamed the Cowboys-49ers game. 49ers slaughtered the Cowboys. And then the Broncos-Chiefs game, like I said, was just more boring than anything. It was close. It was just not fun. And then, this was probably going to be the best matchup that I've streamed through so far. And it's lived up to that name. It doesn't mean much. The expectations weren't too high, but, I'm happy with the product we've been provided so far. It's not been bad. It's been a gritty defensive fight. I respect that. Yeah, I know. Just terrible. All right, here we go. Game is back on.
Coach Mike McCarthy taking over that spot. You compare it to the tenure of Kellen Moore on the left. You see the time of possession margin has been better with McCarthy. Red zone touchdown percentage way down. They were number one specifically last year at 71%.
Wow.
And it, I think, cost them the game at Arizona in week 3. But
should have never let go of Kellen Moore, man.
To put to this change, but Mike McCarthy is now 6 games into this new offense for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, it's been an offense under Kellen Moore. It's been a lot of points. They moved the football, and it has not. There's no other way to say it. It has not been as efficient. And I know that Mike is wanting.
Here we go, touchback.
They've not run the ball.
Here we go now, Dallas. Here we go.
When you first look at it,
yes, sir. Another low-scoring game is right. Shout out you underbetters. What the hell am I looking at right now? Are all jerseys laced like that on the side, or was that sewed together because it got ripped? Interesting. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Ready. Run the Pollard on 1st and 10, and he's going to fight for 2, but not much more. You'll love to see a 1st and 10 run. You'll love to see it. Wow. Look at those numbers. Cowboys, 22 plays, 121 yards with 12 minutes time of possession compared to Dallas's 4 plays and -1 yards offensively this quarter. Ugly quarter for the Cowboys. Holy shit, Mike McCarthy is selling. That hurt to watch. And suddenly Mike McCarthy is reverting. What the hell is that? Throw the ball. And now the Chargers pass rush gets a tee off on a 3rd and long. Holy terrible. Holy Mike McCarthy is terrible. Holy, it's like, you know what? You really haven't called that bad of a game, and then this drive happens? Yeesh. Yeesh. That was an atrocious 3rd quarter for Dallas. Negative yardage as a whole. Only ran 6 plays, and your time of possession was like 2 minutes. Raleigh, what's going on, man? Another bad primetime game. It's been the best one I've live streamed through so far. Not that it means much. We were just talking about how the games I've live streamed through for the last couple weeks have been terrible. This one, I mean, it's not great, but it's better than the ones I have sat through. So that's good news. It's a defensive battle, gritty defensive battle. So, you know, there's a difference between bad football and just good defense. I think tonight we're seeing good defense. I don't think we're seeing bad football. I think we're seeing good defense. Like the Chargers, the Broncos-Chiefs game, I think that was bad football. I don't think that was good defense. It was just flat out bad football. The 49ers-Cowboys game was a murder. Like, Cowboys played horrible football. And the Commanders played terrible football against the Bears.
Yes, please. That'll be 22.
So this is an evenly fair game. Evenly fair game.
Just have water. Okay, cash your card for water.
You know, I think it's just good defense, frankly.
iPhone deals, we guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone 15 Pro. Check it out.
You know what was working for Dallas? When they were throwing to CeeDee Lamb. So all of a sudden that stops and their offense can't move the ball. It's really a question mark on Mike McCarthy's part. As a Jets fan, I love good defensive games. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I think the only good games you're getting nowadays are defensive ones. Although the fact that the Jets are 3-3 is a quite remarkable stat. Never would have predicted that after the first 4 plays of the 2023 season. So, hey.
Well, Michael Irvin is here.
Michael Irvin.
Taking it all in, and he spotted a friend. He sure did. A guy he's known since he was about 15 years old.
What
South Florida.
Why am I watching this? Oh, Jimmy Johnson.
We're only missing Emmett Smith. Yeah.
Here we go. 3rd and 11. Chargers defensive front is about to hum. Here comes Morgan Fox. Yep, there he comes off the edge, and there it is. Oh, my God, Dak got out. No shot. Woo! Oh, he's still going. Tony Pollard. And he got caught. Dak Prescott. Oh, that's backbreaking if you're Los Angeles. You have Dak dead to rights in the backfield. And not only does he make a huge play, but Tony Pollard gets out. Dead to right. Morgan Fox had him back there. And Dak finds a dump off across the field. And Pollard breaks a monster tackle. Wow! Tony Pollard, 101 total yards after that big play. Now they waste a second fucking timeout, and they follow it up with just bad process. Horrible process. They're going to need those timeouts. Now they have 1 left. A horrible process. You follow up such a monster play with a terrible, terrible timeout. Wow, Dak Prescott, shout out Dakota. Stop talking shit on my man's name. I mean, Tony Pollard did a lot of the heavy lifting there, but wow. That was electric. I literally stopped looking at the screen for a second when Pollard caught that ball because I saw him get wrapped up. I'm like, all right, good little broken play. And then all of a sudden he's still running. I'm like, holy shit. I literally saw Pollard get spun in a circle, and I looked away and looked at my screen in the stream or something, and then all of a sudden I see Pollard on his feet still sprinting. It would have been nice if Pollard could have gotten the end zone there for a Dak pass touchdown, but I guess I won't be too greedy. This is pretty much busted. We're going to need some Jake Ferguson catches here. A Jake Ferguson touchdown catch would be pretty helpful. Okay, how about this? Let's get 2 Jake Ferguson catches on this drive, and one of them is a touchdown. Now we're talking. Get it cooking. I like this parlay a lot going into it. It's just not been panning out, I guess. Suddenly the Dallas defense can stop the run, and Dak Prescott can't throw a touchdown against one of the worst secondaries in the league. So, I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Oh my God, what is this Superman music? The shit that we're hearing right now. This is super dramatic.
Tonight's aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Good game here in Week 6. 3-2 Cowboys, 2-2 Chargers.
I smell Cheerios or something. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They give to Pollard following the big play. He breaks another tackle, breaks a second tackle, breaks a third tackle, and gets the first down. Suddenly, Tony Pollard is running with authority. Oh, a fucking flag. Hold offense. Bring it back. 1st and 20. That is so backbreaking. Oh, my God. What? 2 backbreaking plays. One in the favor of the Chargers, one in the favor of the Cowboys, and another. Oh, that's so bad. As long as you don't smell burnt toast, supposedly it's not a good. Yeah, I do not smell burnt toast. Oh, CD. Come on. That's tough. Here we go. 1st and 16 now. First and 16, handoff to Rico Dowdle. What the fuck? The Mike McCarthy special. The 1st and 16 run. Terrible. All right, empty set here. 2nd and 12. That gained 4 yards. That's shocking. Dak empty set. Here comes Joey. Avoids him. There's going to be a hold. Back him up even further. And now all of a sudden, Tony Pollard doesn't have the juice to get in the end zone, and the Cowboys are moving further and further away from it.
Joey Bosa had pressure. They threw the flag in that area. I think they might get Tyler Smith, the left guard.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone on the left side of the line. I wasn't sure if it was the tackle or the guard, but there was definitely a hold there on Bosa. Oh, wow. Wow, offsetting. Ooh, wow, okay. That is huge for Dallas. That is life-saving. That is drive-saving for Dallas, that offsetting penalty. That's big. That is big. There we go. 2nd and 12 now. Dak looked at Ferguson. Oh, yeah. CD. Ah. Oh, yeah. Terrible blown coverage. I love the celebration. There you go. I'm rooting. Pollard handoff. He stopped. Well, CD already hit, so we can chill with that. Can we have someone else do something now? Can we get a Jake Ferguson reception touchdown here? Would be nice. Let's do a bootleg to Jake Fergie. Please, Dallas, a bootleg to Fergie. No, he's fucking blocked. No, oh, wrong side. Oh, he caught it! Brandon Cooks! Bang! I thought he was throwing that away, to be honest with you. Wow. Did not think Brandon Cooks would be the target down here, but here we are. That really needed to be to Ferguson, but I won't complain. The impact that Brandon Cooks should have on this team should be a lot larger. The fact that he's been as silent as he has with Dallas is quite a problem, honestly. Quite a problem. Good job, Dak. That was such a beautiful ball. And Brandon Cooks goes up, and he gets it. Wow. That's a drive. That drive was going so south. They had two first and 10 run goes nowhere. Second and 10 run goes nowhere. And suddenly they're in third and long. And that big play from Dak to get away from the pressure, dump it off to Pollard, gets him down the field. And they faced more adversity with a couple of penalties, but were able to fight through it. And there you go. Is that Leonardo DiCaprio? Yeah, it is. This guy's still acting. Let's go. All right, that was some excitement. I'm glad we got some excitement.
Until now, the 3-row Lexus TX.
I'm glad we got some fun. Finally, got some scoring. I'm excited. He got some juice now. It just really sucks because, this really has some life, if we're being honest. Like, damn it. Like, this is what you call it? How do I say it? This would really have some life. Gerald Everett getting one more catch isn't crazy. Eckler can break one run, and he can easily smack his line. One more passing touchdown from Dak might be a stretch, but it's definitely doable. It's just that Ferguson's not getting looked at. Oh, my God. Can you stop sharing your face, narrate players, show the live action, and pretend you are Joe Buck and nobody gives a shite? Show the game, not you. You would explode on the viewership. I should be your producer with this advice. When you explode, I'm due my royalties. Okay, Heath. If you were my producer and I listened to your advice, I wouldn't be on live right now because I would have gotten taken down because you can't live stream football games. Fucking idiot. Got my chat. You cannot live stream the actual game. So, yeah, I'm glad that I'm not listening. I'm glad I didn't hire you as my producer. If I take applications and I see Heath Diaz as a name, you're scratched off. And also, by the way, it's DUE when you say do my royalties, DUE, so not only would you not get the job as my producer because you don't know how live streaming works, but you also wouldn't get it because you can't spell. So, nice try. Good try, though, kid. Good try, though, kid. Here we go. This is a big drive. Los Angeles needs to respond. Double move! He's got him! Oh, we overshot him, though. Oh, the double move worked. Justin Herbert has not looked right tonight, man. There are a few throws that there are a few throws that Herbert has missed that he just uncharacteristically just doesn't miss. Keenan Allen shook him out of his boots. Oh, man. That's killer. Herbert has to hit those, man. There's no other way to put it. Herbert has to hit those. That's bad. Herbert's pissed, taking another shot. All right, I think we're going to see a illegal hold. I think we're going to see a holding or illegal contact or something defensively. I think Herbert's pissed now. Herbert does not show a lot of emotion like that. Now he's pissed. I think they drive down the field here and shove it. Herbert's not going to miss a throw. That one was right on the money. It was just a good defensive play. Get the penalty anyway. Yeah, Herbert is pissed. You do not see Justin Herbert show emotion like that. You just don't see that. You don't. He's usually pretty mellow in the face, just, smiling occasionally. I don't think that was where the flag was. Wow. And that run gets blown up. That's terrible. Wow, I mean, he gets in there. He gets in there before the ball's even. I mean, he was in the backfield the second the ball was snapped. Wow. 2nd and 14 now. Herbert gets rid of it. He's got him. Josh Palmer. Oh, holding offense. That sucks. That's definitely a hold offensively. Or what is it now? Is it OPI? No, holding offense. Man, that is another back-breaking play. The Chargers have killed themselves tonight. Herbert and his misses, these penalties, killed, shooting themselves in the foot repeatedly.
But he gets the hands outside the frame, and you see the grab. It's the 5th penalty against the Chargers offensive line.
Josh Palmer's pissed. Wow. Now it's 2nd and 24. Jeez. Herbert again's got time. He's going to take another shot. Keenan Allen. Wow. I'm telling you, Justin Herbert scoring 7 on this drive, and I don't think he cares what it takes. Justin Herbert is scoring 7 on this drive. You do not see him show the emotion he showed after that miss. He is pissed. He is fuming. He is playing with fire right now. A different kind of fire inside of him. He is going to score on this drive. And shout out Keenan Allen. 3rd and 1, though. They didn't give him the first. This is big. They give it to Eck. Easy pickup. Another flag, though. For what? The play lasted one and a half seconds. Holding offense. Oh, my God. That's game losing. That's game losing. That's game losing. Yep. I mean, it's a hold. And now Justin Herbert has to do something again. He has to make a big play again. This is a long 11 yards, man. He's got time again. He's going to sling it. Oh, man, he almost got picked off. Wow. I thought Palmer was going to be able to rebound off the deflection, but it hits the ground. I mean, you can only hit so many big plays on one drive until the flags catch up. Wow.
Is a good thing because you even go back to the missed double move throw. When it first went up, yeah, I thought Palmer was going to have a chance to catch it, but you know,
that is a struggle bus of a drive if I've ever seen one.
That was a fair catch called for by Turpin, and now a scramble for a loose ball.
Wait, what the hell?
Chargers.
Oh, they're calling it the Cowboys ball? Illegal touch? What is going on?
But they are signaling that this is Dallas football.
What the hell?
Well, I'm not sure about that, Joe, because I don't think the ball touched anybody here. And Turpin, who I think it wasn't Turpin. They think it was touched, and they're trying to come in then and make a play on it.
I'm so confused.
It did not touch Turpin. We'll get a better look at it. On
What was illegal? Why was there illegal touching there? Because of the fair catch?
Leading by 7.
I'm confused. All right. I'm very confused. But sure. Chargers do not get it back. So I guess what must have happened was Turpin called for the fair catch. He gets run into, and, you know, when you call for that fair catch and you touch the ball, I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm a little confused. Sure is, but this town ain't. Okay, and I'm annoyed that we didn't get an explanation. Like I'm not Joe Buck. I'm not Troy Aikman. I haven't played in the NFL or commentated the NFL for my whole life. I want to know what happened. I need an explanation.
Does adding pepperoni to something always make it better? Yeah. Debate over. Introducing Domino's new pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread. For a limited time, get it free with online delivery after just 2 orders with new Domino's rewards.
This November, Sunday morning football debuts in Frankfurt, Germany. First, the Dolphins take on the Chiefs. Then, the Colts face the Patriots. He's got it! 2 Sundays full of football. The NFL Frankfurt games, November 5th and 12th, only on NFL Network.
A lot of the game day signs have been funny. Many of them provocative. But there's only one sign that was first.
Pretty disappointing effort from Quentin Johnston once again. His line started out at 30.5 receiving yards tonight. It went up to 31.5, then to 33.5. And when I checked right before the game, it was up to 35.5 receiving yards. I mean, I guess it made sense. You're expecting Josh Palmer to be in and out of the offense due to the injury he's dealing with. Oh, we have a challenge here. Okay, wait, they're going to explain. Hold on.
The Chargers are going to get the ball. Go ahead, John.
Oh, wow.
It's a great challenge by the Chargers. Number one, there's nothing there at the punt return man. He's blocked into, so there's no interference there. Then the ball.
Yeah, Turpin does touch it first.
Touched by Dallas,
or Tolbert,
which is key, and then recovered by LA. It should be their football first.
Wow.
Jalen Tolbert, he's the one here who's going to try to recover it, thinking he thought, I'd have to believe, he thought that it was touched by the Cowboys.
Wow. What a sequence. I was going to say, why? Yeah, good point. I was so confused this whole time why it could have been Dallas ball. Oh, my God, they're taking another commercial. Well, like I said, Quentin Johnston's line was increasing. His receiving yards line increased as the time progressed, and it's why? Why is this line increasing? And typically when you see line movement, the way we saw with Johnston, that typically means that it's going to go over, or at least that's where it's leaning. And obviously he's had one target. 1 target, no catches for Quentin.
Stick to the plan. Forbid empathy. Stick to the plan.
Yep.
Anticipate.
Tolbert hit him first. Yep. I think as per the broadcast, as per Clyde, this should be Dallas ball. Okay, when was somebody going to tell me that it was that my scoreboard was so behind? Oh my gosh, I just realized. Ay, you guys got to tell me my scoreboard's behind, man.
Hey, I'm Elizabeth, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich.
They're also
is the
saying that
collab of
Eckler only
flavors,
has
the
25
sweet honey,
rushing
the
yards,
pickled
so I got to
jalapeno
update
peppers,
that.
and the creamy pimento cheese. It is a perfect bite.
I think that's about all I
Hey y'all, this
need
is
to
Ronte.
change.
The little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich is the richness of the pimento
We
cheese.
told you already? You did?
First bite, I was like,
Where did
go,
that happen?
Go cheese, go pimento, go honey, go chicken, go get it.
You told me to change it?
SoFi is helping me get my
Oh,
to achieve my ambition.
was this what Robert meant by 10-10? Oh,
Like saving for the ultimate
my bad. I didn't know what he meant by that, so I just kind of glazed over the comment. My
SoFi
bad.
can help you fund all your ambitions, no matter how big or small. Like investing in the athletes of tomorrow.
Ay. Bad look. Maybe I do need a producer, like Heath said. Just Heath is not going to be that guy.
Just a moment ago,
And they do confirm it's Chargers ball.
The ball was indeed John Perry touched by Tolbert. Dallas first. Not the long snapper Josh Harris.
That's a
Recovered
huge
by the
swing.
Chargers. It's LA's
Huge
ball.
swing.
All that up. What I find interesting going into the last 8 minutes, Dallas only has 1 timeout remaining, and Ole's got that football now.
Yep.
Yeah, so after all that on the last
You obviously need Heath.
Chargers,
You might be right, man. I'm lost. I'm struggling out here without him. He would blow me up so fast. 1st and 10 pass. Time in the pocket. 1st and 10 throw. And we're going to get a hold on Gilmore. Pass interference off. Oh, wait. Yeah, Stephon Gilmore. Holding. Pass interference. Wow.
So after the first special teams turnover of the
Woo,
season,
man.
Dallas Cowboys, you get pass interference on Stephon Gilmore. Yep. Got him at the top of the round.
Yeah, he hooked him.
By Keenan Allen.
He hooked him.
Is going to the post, comes out of it sharp. Gets the grab.
Gilmore was caught flat-footed, and he hooked him. That's the right call.
Without the Chargers really doing much offensively, they're just marching right down the field.
You have to update the score, Heath, probably. That's funny. 1st and 5. Eckler with the carry. Stood up for a gain of 2. Yeah, Robert, I was just saying how I didn't realize what this meant. And then Clyde said you update it. He updates himself. I didn't really know what that meant. I don't know why I didn't catch on to that. I'm out of it tonight, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, sorry, Robert. I appreciate you telling me. I don't know. Oh, man. What's going on here? Robert's respect is due, as Heath would say. Why did my stream just pause? Why? I've had no interruptions all night. Why is it freezing up? What happened? Man, what happened? Hello? What happened on 3rd down? Another incompletion, I suspect? Oh, for fuck's sake. I missed it. Okay, well, 4th and goal, I guess. Yeah, you got to go for it here. I agree entirely. And a timeout. Wow.
Because you could tell they were frantic and they were rushing into the line of scrimmage. They weren't settled in.
Wow.
And this down is too important to rush. And it comes down to Kellen Moore dialing up the play.
This is huge, man. This is the game.
As they try
It's
to
not the
cash
game.
in
This
here
is a big part of it,
inside
though.
the 10. Third time they've been inside the 10.
It's definitely not the game. Let's make that very clear. Because if you don't get it, the Cowboys are pinned within their own 5 again, and they'll have to drive the field to do really anything with it. So, you know, this is not the game. Here we go. Here we go. Gerald in motion. They fake the handoff, and Everett's wide open. Gorgeous play. Gorgeous fucking play from Kellen Moore. Gorgeous play. They get Gerald Everett in motion behind the line of scrimmage. I believe they're trying to set it up to make it look like a run between the tackles. It ends up being a fake. Gerald Everett leaks out, and nobody can catch up to him. That's the second touchdown that they've scored today, designed via motion. Great fucking design from Kellen Moore. Yes, Everett does cover. That I will update. And I get to change the font color. It's so exciting. How fun. Too bad the parlay is going to bust because Eckler has no room to run. And Ferguson just is no longer a part of the passing attack, apparently. Ay. I got to make these greens the same color, though. This is going to bother me. If they're not. Select color. We're going to go with.
Travis, did you know you can get this season's
We're going to go with this green all the way to the top. And we're going to hit OK. And then we're going to hit this other. No, wait. What is that? The CD. Going to go this green. Turn it all the way up. All right. Perfect. Who is getting banned today? Well, my pick was Everett over 2.5 receptions. I believe that was my selection. Let's see. Let me pull the Discord over here. I can't crunch it any further. The Caveman Bets says that. Yep, I had Everett receptions. Lamb was a joint effort by our group. Haya had Eckler rushing yards. Jonathan had Dak pass touchdowns, and Ferguson was Jay's, I believe. Yep, that was Jay's. So Jay is on track to be banned. Jonathan's on track to be banned, and Eckler for Haya is on track to be banned. Banned.
Emergency care?
But it looks good. I mean, I like this. Was probably my favorite Discord lay that we've seen laid out so far. Definitely like my favorite.
What's the website again?
Healthcare.gov.
It's just odd that Jake Ferguson has suddenly just been invisible in this offense. Very, very odd. It's also odd that this game just started off so hot offensively, and suddenly Dak just did not have many opportunities to pass a touchdown. And then Eckler, against not a good rush defenses, have no room to run. So I like the looks a lot. It's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, you know. And then I got to update this. That was nuts. I thought you were banned after that last catch, and somehow he stayed under. That was wild. That was wild. The idea of hockey games being behind a paywall like ESPN Plus is a load of shit. I hate that. And here comes a patented 1st and 10 run from Mike McCarthy and a false start. Or a 1st and 15 run. Terrible.
Dak Prescott has a game-winning drive on his resume that happened against the Chargers in this
Terrible.
stadium 3 years ago in a 20-17 win on a game that was won by Greg Zuerlein. 17-17 here with 7:11 to go.
There we go. They don't run it. The throw is poor, but it gets to Gallup.
5 yards back as Michael Gallup makes the grab.
I think what's happening with Ferguson is they're having to keep him in to pass protect or chip, or he's having to check and release. He's having to help in pass protection so often that even if he's going out into the pattern, by the time he gets out there, Dak has already found he's onto a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd read and the ball is out. That's my take. I'd have to actually rewatch the game to figure it out. There he is chipping again. I really don't care to watch it to find out. And Dak goes down to the ground, and now we have a 3rd and long. Wow. 4 sacks tonight for the Chargers. None for Micah Parsons and the Cowboys. Wow. That's a big difference in this game too, man. 3rd and 19. Yeah, Dak sack there is brutal.
First sack for Williams on the year.
He's going to get sacked again. Another hold. Ooh, wait, flags in the secondary. Hold on. Do we have a hold on the defense? Oh, I think we do. I think we have a hold in the defense or offsetting penalties. Here we go. Wow. Wow, this would be a huge penalty.
There are 2 fouls by the defense.
Oh my God. You have the Cowboys' backs pinned up against the wall, and you just go to town grappling and holding on the probably the biggest play of the game.
First down with 5:43 to go on the ball at the Dallas 31.
Jeez. That's an ugly, ugly, ugly down. They give it to Cooks in the end around. Wow. And that's a first. And that's another first. Wow. Wow.
Tell exactly who it was, the receiver out there at the bottom who seals the edge. So it's just really good execution with how they timed it up, getting the ball into Cook's hands.
That's killer. That sucks the life right out of Los Angeles. That big sack was just for nothing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, just no Jake Ferguson. Like I was saying earlier, these are the spots where just having a Dalton Schultz like they did last year, it would be so huge. Just that reliable target that is always there in the middle of the field. I mean, Ferguson ran a route that would have been where Schultz would be, and he's just not looking at him the way he looked at Schultz. There's probably some sort of trust issue there. I don't know. 2nd and 10 run. Pollock's going to get 4. This is big. Another big 3rd down. Another humongous 3rd down.
Even though they haven't play the run, because as I said, they're guarding against the big play, and yet the Cowboys really have not been able to get that running game going with Pollard. Joey Bosa checks back in for the
Here we go.
Pretty soft down here at the bottom.
Dak, pressure comes in. He gets away. He unleashes and he's got CeeDee Lamb. Wow. Dak Prescott and his pocket maneuver tonight, his maneuvering in the pocket has been pretty damn good. His pocket presence, his composure. Dak has been excellent in the pocket tonight. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Some of the timing element that I've heard so much about. Back foot hits the ground, ball comes out. You've got players running away from man coverage, but Prescott keeps the play alive and a nice completion. They're on the outer edge already.
I don't like the call to run there. I don't like that. I don't like that. I think you keep piling on the momentum. They're expecting a run there.
The game where, you know, every snap matters and every second counts. Well, Dallas has one timeout left. Chargers have two.
Wow, that was
Brandon Aubrey, the rookie.
That was a big play. The Chargers have choked 2 big third downs on this drive. 2 big third downs. Yeah, here we go. Dak gets out again. Wow. Wow.
It's third down.
Almost brought to the ground, and he was able to bring that. Really get that to a pass catcher. This is intense. It didn't look like a catch? Oh, no, it wasn't. Wow. No, it wasn't a catch. It was not a catch. Wow.
He did challenge this play. Prescott was under pressure by Sebastian.
Here we go. Another big spot. This is going to be called incomplete. This is going to be called incomplete. So now another humongous third and long. A humongous third and long here. The Cowboys cannot rely on a broken play or a flag here. They need to scheme something up. They're not going to keep getting lucky the way they have been. You need to have a play for the spot.
Prescott doesn't like what he has down the field. Just check it off. Maybe you can pick up the first down, but at least you make it an easier attempt.
Here we go.
The second part of that announcement was to put time back on the clock. Los Angeles is charged for timeout. Clock operator, please reset to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 3-3-0. And yet, so they're going to have time,
wow.
But he just said Los Angeles is charged a timeout.
Yeah, wait, that doesn't make sense.
We'll get a clarification on that, but with the incomplete pass, the 3:30 is correct, and it was a team challenge. He's 1-2, has 1 remaining since he's 1-1. They may challenge one more time. They are not charged a timeout.
Okay, yeah, no timeout was charged.
He's cleaned
a lot going on. A lot going on right now.
They've won 2 challenges. Now they've won a third. So it wasn't an expedited replay. You want to get into the weeds on this. They actually challenged it, and they won the challenge. Yeah, it's a full review. The only thing that doesn't take place is the time and effort to take a referee.
Here we go. Massive third down. The Cowboys have not been good in this spot. Broken plays have saved them, and penalties have saved them. Can they pick it up? Dak's going to get extra production. He gets it out. Brandon Cooks! His best game as a Cowboy. Coming up so big. What a route. I mean, my Lord. That's the second ball that Dak has put up there for Cooks. And he's not a big guy, but he can get up there. He's got hops, and he is able to put his body in position to levitate over Asante Samuel and make it nearly impossible to guard. That is killer for Los Angeles. The fuck is this ref doing? Get the hell out of the way. Wow.
So the umpire was in there because there was a late substitution, and he's trying to stop the snap.
Dude, that guy almost got killed. That guy almost got killed. Being in the middle of that has to be terrifying. Here we are. All right, now you better back the hell out of there, buddy. Yep. Back. That's going to be a meme. That's going to be a gif. Pollard carry goes nowhere. This is going to be 3 straight runs, I suspect, and a kick. I suspect this to be 3 straight runs and a kick. Ooh, baby, this is something. This is something. Yeah, here we go.
Let's take a look at our total replay brought to you by Taco Bell. In this fourth quarter,
That play to Pollard was nuts. Like, I legit turned away when I saw him get spun around by the defender. Ooh, I forgot about the muffed punt. Here we go. Dak's thrown for 272. Wow. Play action. They're throwing. Holy shit. Go down, Dak. Oh, my God. Interesting, I guess. Very smart on Dak's part to not just get rid of that ball and to force the last time out to be used. But, Lord, was that an interesting call. Here we go. I assume this is a run. Like it has to be. It has to be a run. Like, there's no way they're throwing this right. There's no way they're throwing this right. There's no way they're throwing this right. Oh, my God, they're throwing it. Oh, my God, they're selling. Oh, my God, they're selling. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. I don't know how to feel. That's an impossible catch. He's not going to be in bounds anyway. Wow. I don't know if I like what I just saw. I don't know if I like what I just saw. It's a big kick by Aubrey. I didn't even comprehend how big of a spot that kid was just in, but he drilled it as if it was nothing. Yes, it is the four sport eclipse. You gotta love it. The four sport eclipse.
Here's Pollard and Murray. Right as he gets past him,
well, Pollard is clean.
He reached out with the hand. That's what I saw. I didn't know if there was another.
No, that's a miss. That's a miss by Dak. That's a miss.
There probably was because he's not able to hit it at full stride. But just
no, that's a miss on Dak's part. That's a miss, man. Oh boy, here we go. Justin Herbert, do you have it in you? You have a timeout. I mean, you have the 2-minute warning. It's essentially serving as a timeout for you. So here we go. This is huge. Oh, wait. Update the scoreboard. Caveman. Woo, high drama. High drama at SoFi, baby. Thank you, Clyde. Is that what it's called? The Sports Equinox? I'm calling it the 4 Sport Eclipse. The Equinox. The 4 Sport Equinox. Thank you for helping me out with that. That's the perfect word I wanted. Here we go, Herbert. I picked the Cowboys to win. I would probably prefer if they pulled it out, but I would not hate to see my boy Justin Herbert and Kellen Moore shove it up the Cowboys' ass with the game-winning drive here, because this can very easily be 7 points. You're not just playing for a field goal here. He's got time. Gets the ball out. Oh, he had way more room. Why did he just go right out? Oh, my God, he had more room. Oh, it was a flag. Ken. Okay. I was going to say the Chargers have killed themselves with flags. Offside. I think you want 1st and 5. I don't know. I think you want 1st and 5. Yeah. I think you want 1st and 5. I agree. You definitely want 1st and 5 there. I agree with the exception of the penalty. Here we go. Herbert's going to run. And basically exactly where they were. So now we have another second and 2, 2nd and 3. We're going to get down to the 2-minute warning here. Woo. Woo. High drama in Los Angeles and SoFi. This is fun. Yeah, I agree. I agree entirely. Rest in peace, Kevin Edmondson. What is that? 62 for what is that? 1962. Caveman tries math. 38 plus 23. Oh, he wasn't that old. 38 plus 23. Think, Michael, think. 38 plus 20 is 58 plus 3. 61. Wow, that's not old at all. That's not old at all. That's sad. $60? Yeah, close. 60, 61. What a great Olivia Rodrigo commercial. That was electrifying. Oh my God, I hate these. What are these? I hate these Modelo commercials. They're always so serious. I hate Modelo commercials. Oh, late birthday? Okay, I got you. I hate Modelo commercials. They're just always so dramatic.
As easy as saying the wrong thing.
I feel like the best approach you can take marketing-wise and per advertisements is just it's just for comedy. Doing what Modelo does is just so corny.
I thought I knew you.
It's just so corny. Stream East comment, fuck cancer. Your average Stream East comment. Your average Stream East comment. Respect. Honestly, respect. Honestly, respect. Fuck cancer. Respect.
Scott Van Pelt, getting set for Sports Center. When this one is done, we will visit with one of the stars of the game.
Yeah, Van Pelt. I wonder what Scott Van Pelt's sleep schedule looks like, because he's always live streaming. He's always on air, following these late games. Well, actually, he's in Los Angeles today, so. Is he always in Los Angeles? Wonder where he usually does business. Huh. They're humming, and he gets decked. Holy shit. Right on cue. They were just talking about how Parsons has done nothing, and he comes through and decks Herbert. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. And now all of a sudden we have a 3rd and 10. And what went from a solid start to a drive is looking pretty dark for Los Angeles. They're going to send the heat again. Herbert needs to get rid of the ball. He does! Picked! Oh, man, that's your game. Man. Wow. And Kellen Moore's welcoming home is ugly. An ugly finish. Wow. That defensive front just came alive out of nowhere. Stephon Gilmore finally makes a huge play. And Quentin Johnston's, of course, the target getting out muscled. Wow. The broadcast, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, right before that sack, were saying how Micah Parsons had been silent. He had not been doing much all game. That pass rush had not been getting to Justin Herbert. They didn't have a sack. And out of nowhere, they hum. And Micah Parsons fights through a double team and brings down Justin Herbert. And then the following play, they send the heat again. The pass rush gets home, and they force a pick. Wow. Did they even send 5 that last play? It was a late package. Wow. Yeah, it was a late pressure package, a delayed one. Woo, man! That's a fun one, baby. That was a fun one. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that one. That was a good ending. Wow. The Cowboys avoid being 500 in a desolate division where they should be running it. Wow. All right. So that's your game. Let's give some final thoughts. Wow. Some final thoughts. Yeah, the Cowboys have not looked perfect this year, but they are still 4-2. The Chargers, who I had winning the AFC West like an idiot, dropped to 2-3 now. Wow, what a game. So there was a lot in that game that affected the outcome that I want to talk about quickly before I dart on out of here. Let me share a screen here because I want to check out the game cast from. Can you see the game cast? That's what I want. Okay, you can see. Let me pull this over here, though. All right. So really, the big number I want to check out is the penalty comparisons because there were so many huge penalties that impacted this game in so many ways. Look at this. 20 penalties. This was the number I wanted to go and see. 20 penalties were called for well over 150 yards. We're looking at about 20 penalties worth about 160 yards. That is nuts. Crazy game is right. Yeah, I think the Chargers had their opportunities. That they had an opportunity, that 4th and 1 that they went for, weren't able to cash it in. I don't blame them for going for it, but that was a missed opportunity. Justin Herbert had so many misses to Keenan Allen on the outside. He struggled tonight massively. The run game struggled. Quite frankly, the defense for the Chargers was what kept them in the game, which is really a rarity nowadays for what's been a very ugly unit. But the defense was what kept the Cowboys offense in check, keeping the Chargers in the game. And wow, I mean, this was about as identical as you're going to get. Both teams ran 61 plays. Both teams were both teams converted 5 third downs on 13 and 14. Both teams went 1 for 2 on fourth downs. Both, only 20 first downs to the Chargers 18. Both of them had 12 passing first downs, 3 first down from penalty, 4 first down from penalties. I mean, wow. Wow. Just so many big plays you can look back on from that one and say that's what won them the game. But ultimately, I do think, to Clyde's point, I think the Chargers ultimately beat themselves between the miss on fourth down, deep in Dallas territory, the misses by Justin Herbert. I think their inability to run the ball was a big problem in this one, considering the injured finger of Justin Herbert. But that can be attributed to Dallas. Dallas stiffening up on the interior as well. But and then the penalties, like I said, even though Dallas would walk away with 11 for 85, it's more so about the first down from penalties, which Dallas actually had one less. But wow, that was a fun one. That wraps it up, though. So that will wrap up my live stream for Monday Night Football. I'm not sure who plays on Thursday night. I'll probably stream it either way. We'll see. But this was a fun one. To everyone and anyone that stopped in, left a comment, except for Heath, I appreciate you. Clyde, Robert, you guys stuck with me throughout the whole thing, and I cannot tell you how much I genuinely appreciate it. You guys keep me company. The comments, the conversation, it means a lot from the bottom of my heart. So thank you. Joey, I know you stopped in here for a bit. I appreciate you. Anyone else that came through, Raleigh, anyone else that stopped by, greatly appreciate it. Like I said, Thursday probably will be streaming it, and I will see you guys there. If you want to join the Discord, down in the description. If you haven't already, feel free to. But I will see you guys on Thursday. Glad to see. Yep, I appreciate it, Clyde. The kind words are so motivating. I thank you so much for jumping in and enjoying it. So you guys, both of you, have a fantastic night, and I will see you on Thursday. Peace out.